Bear with me one moment. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Uh, okay, there we go. Welcome to the channel. Yes, a good cold open. There you go, Ascended Gravity. Thank you so much. Thank you so very, very, very much. So as disorganized and unprepared as I am usually when I click that start streaming button today, wow. At 20 minutes before time to start the stream, I discovered that OBS was mysteriously, suddenly, somehow, not receiving any airplane sounds from the simulator. So it goes from the simming PC, the simulator through Windows on the simming PC to the capture card to the streaming PC through Windows into OBS, right? So some link in that chain was broken, and it wasn't. And I was hearing Pilot Edge just fine. I was hearing the TDS GTN XI 750 GPS, clicking on that, everything fine. Tune in the ATIS loud and clear. So not problem, not in the capture card, not anywhere. Not I spent 20 minutes panicking, freaking out. Eventually, I didn't even okay, the only thing I haven't tried is just shut down everything. So even though I already had all 37 windows open on all 5 monitors from the 2 PCs, shut everything down, cold restart of both computers, still no sound. And then it's just, I don't know how, it just happened to catch my eye in the Windows 11 volume mixer, which has the bold new look that, left Windows 10 in the dirt. On the volume mixer window, of course, there's a volume slider for each app that's sending sounds. And at the left end of that, there's a little speaker icon. And then, if you take out your Sherlock Holmes magnifying glass and get really close to the monitor and squint and hold your mouth just right, you can see that in some cases, at some times, depending on what you've clicked, to the left of that little speaker icon, there's a microscopic X if that app is muted. I think it's made up of 5 pixels, like 1 pixel in the middle and then, one up here and down there and up here and down there. So somehow the Microsoft Flight Simulator app in the Windows Volume Mixer had been muted. So, there you are. So, oh, Sunjammer, that's hilarious. So, enough about me. Let me say hello to you. So delighted that you're here. So delighted to have everybody here who's here. And a bunch of stuff has happened since everybody got here. So, let's start with those. Even before everybody was here, I didn't. I'll have to see who was here first, but someone who was here nearly first, if not first, was the real Tyragoth. I don't know what the fake Tyragoths were doing, but they weren't here. But the real one was here and cheered 100 bits. Thank you so very much, the real Tyragoth. Delighted to have you here, and thank you for the bits. And then shortly after that, only 2 minutes later, Sim Caesar rated the channel with 43 viewers. That's just amazing. I hate that I had to miss the last half hour of Sim's bonus stream this morning because I love the 727. Love watching him fly it. Or if you're still here, Sim Caesar, love watching you fly it. So that was a treat, a lovely way to start my day. Don't know how much lower my mood would have been on not having sim sounds had I not been buoyed by the pleasant experience of watching the 727. But then just after the raid, a monster cheered 100 bits, along with a message about having to lurk and work, but wishing us a great stream. Love to the mods. Thank you so much, Monster, for all your support and all that you do for me. I appreciate it so much, and I hope you enjoy working and lurking. And then, as if that weren't enough, then the signature Willow Nats did a signature resub for 10 months. Thank you so much, Will. Thank you. I appreciate that. More than I know how to say. So, with that said, I think it must be time for me to say hello to folks. And oh my gosh, there's only about 3.5 miles of chat to scroll back through. Indeed, as I suspected, the real Tyrogoth was in fact the person here. So, Tyro, welcome on in. And close on Tyro's heels, the one, the only, everybody's favorite, Ascended Gravity. Katie Patton is here. Welcome on in, Katie Patton. And then shortly after Katie Patton said hi, we were rated by Sim Caesar. Oh, no, a Sim Caesar raid is very nice. We'll try that again. Ah, yes, here we go. Johnny FP came along in the raid. Welcome, Johnny FP. Happy to have you, as did Kev Mikwa. Will's Own Nats, thank you again for the 10 months and welcome on in. And oh my goodness, Pezzy is here. And then, oh my goodness, if it isn't, Nige B. And Barbecue Beef, thank you for coming in. My bad, letting my eye get caught and reading chat while trying to quickly scroll through. Thalo42, thank you for coming in on the raid. Welcome to the Peter Mooney channel. Happy to have you here. And let's see. Oh my gosh, we're getting another raid. This one from Blue Echo. Welcome on in, Blue Echo and Blue Echo viewers. Delighted to have you here. We're still just kind of saying hi and seeing who's here. And who's here. Oh, we have a new follow. Mr. Flight Simulator. Thank you so very much. Thank you for the follow. That's absolutely fabulous. And of course, now who's here includes Blue Echo. And Tabletop Android. Welcome on in. Hi. And let's see. Barbecue and Ascended and Kev and Wills. And oh, goodness, King Sasquatch Dave is here. And Young Star 79, welcome on in, and also welcome Sunjammer. And Sunjammer, I love the joke. Buried 6 down, 3 across. That's awesome. Jammer, Jammer. Quert is here, and Quert, don't let me forget as soon as I finish saying hi to redeem that love points redeem for you. I have those turned off while we're saying hi to everybody. And oh, I think we're getting well on down in the list here. Blue Echo. Oh, we have not gone to the bottom of the list because at the bottom of everybody's list is Iowa Scotsman. Did I say that? Why would I say a thing like that? It doesn't even make sense. And Tenshel is here. Hi. And Cyber Whiskey. Welcome on in. Good to have you here as well. I think if I have failed to say hello to you, please let me know because I hate to miss anybody, but I'm pretty. No, I got you. Not the bottom of the barrel, just the bottom of the list. It's not even the list of who's going into the barrel. So, no, let's see. There's that. And before I turn that on, let's see, let me reactivate this and unmute it. And then I should be able to go here and redeem that love command for Quert. Oh, it's still on cooldown. It's supposed to let me do it, cooldown or not. Quert, I will redeem your love command in 35 seconds. In the meantime, what are we going to do to fill that now 29 second gap? Let's see. I could remind everybody, this is a good time, that we're going to do a giveaway. There'll be a drawing at the end of the stream. You don't have to be present to win, so definitely get a ticket. Type exclamation point ticket. We are going to give away a free sub to the Peter Mooney channel, or if you win the drawing and you're already a sub here, I will gift you a sub to any channel on Twitch as long as you pick one that offers subscriptions. And here, without further ado, is Quert's Love. Yay! Thank you, Mr. Spock. Thank you, Leonard Nimoy, for releasing an album of space-related love songs. Cyber Whiskey on a 5-streak stretch. We love our streakers here at the Peter Mooney channel. We love our lurkers. And then we also love our streakers. What does this do? We've been able to redeem channel points. Monster, are you trolling me? I don't understand. Monster, did you get a ticket? Has everybody gotten it? There's only 6 tickets so far. What's wrong with you people? You don't want a free sub? I don't understand. Oh, I think also we're going to. I wasn't going to give a heads up about this, but oh my gosh, we're getting another raid. This one from Nige B, raiding with 1 viewer. Welcome, Raider. So happy to have you here. And there's Tyro with the redeem for cowboy hat. Okay, fine. And there goes the cowboy hat. Ooh, Monster, are you still here? Are you still all the time and can never redeem points? Okay, Monster, you got to be trolling because I don't know what you're. No, Monster. So you mentioned right at the end of the stream on Tuesday. I'm so glad you mentioned brightness. That things like seemed unusually and not pleasantly way brighter than usual. And I have been playing with both lighting levels in the studio as well as video, camera settings and video settings. So I've made adjustments. Does it look better today? Because the best I can do is go by the VOD. I see The back of my chair looks like it's still flickering a little, but I think I've gotten rid of pretty much the rest of the flickers, and I think in general, oh no, it goes like red to blue when I come in and out. Is that what I saw? That's not great. But let's see. Oh, and you know what? I have got to make a. Pardon me one moment while I make a quick note because I spotted something in the. Let's see. Uh, this will never get fixed if I don't note it. Um, okay, that's good. Let's see. All the time I have to lurk and can never. Oh, it's you can't redeem the points because you have to lurk. Now I get it. Oh, that makes perfect sense. Okay. So okay, looks good in the sim, and if I jump inside the airplane, that looks a little darker than usual to me. But not on the at least not on my preview. I mean my when I look at it on Twitch, that looks fine. I look a little bright to me on Twitch, but it's so I mean I'll compare. So I compared last Thursday's VOD to Tuesday's VOD, and definitely saw what you were talking about, and think I fixed. I think I got closer for today, um, but so I'll compare today's VOD to Tuesday's and see if there's more fine tuning to do. Okay, so thank you for that. We're getting closer. We're getting closer to doing some flying. These things could happen anytime now. Let's see. I've reminded you about the giveaway. The cowboy hat thing is working. Sim Caesar, thanks for the ideas on just how to do the multiple thing without and with the different music for the. So definitely going to follow up on that. Oh, Sim Caesar, if you're still here, I'm sure you're bitterly disappointed that we're once again getting ready to take off on a CAT rating flight, and we're once again in the Mooney, not your beloved Cessna, but there's reasons. Purple. I'm purple. That's right. Well, the shirt. The shirt's purple. I wonder if there's some kind of reaction happening with that. I don't know. I'm not gonna try and fine tune the hue and saturation while we're streaming, but I will try some additional adjustments before tomorrow night. I'm going to definitely doing the it's a digression. I was going to talk about Nige. Thank you for the Scotty bit. You know, most of it I love almost all of Scotty's bits, and definitely appreciate that one. So let's see. I was about to digress from the Mooney versus Cessna with the we'll we'll greet Vega Blue Sky instead. Welcome on in, Vega Blue Sky. Delighted to have you here. Thank you very much. And let me come see if I can come up here and refresh. If I refresh that, then I have to no. Oh, why does it have to do that to me when I refresh? Okay. Um, so let me finish with the Cessna versus Mooney, and then we'll talk about tomorrow night because that's also very cool. So I'm just so Sim Caesar and Scotty were raised the question: what plane can we put Peter Mooney in so he doesn't come bombing into the class Delta at 200 knots? And so two things on that. One, in the course of adjusting video and audio and working on the channel setup yesterday, I pulled up the VOD from Tuesday. And I had no intention of like looking this up or trying to prove a point or anything, but I happened to, glance at the VOD at the point that I turned to the 45 to enter the pattern where I had been accused of bombing in at 200 knots. And I was not at 200 knots. In fact, I was at 120 when I started the 45, which is maybe still a little fast, but by the time I turned from the 45 into the pattern, I was down to 100, which is still fast for the pattern, But by the time I was midfield, I was down to 80 and maintained a steady 80 from there on. But what? So there's two things for me. One is, I think, a better question than what plane can we put Peter Mooney in so he doesn't speed. I think a better question would be, can Peter Mooney learn to manage his speeds no matter what airplane he's in? So there's that. And then the other one is just being, and I'm the argument I made on Tuesday, and it's still my main argument, is when you're doing a challenge flight for a pass fail, fly an airplane you're familiar with. So that's why we're back in the Mooney today, and we're just going to see if Peter Mooney can learn how to manage his speeds. So there's that. Then the almost digression that interjected itself into that. It's about tomorrow night. So I did the VATSIM FNO Friday night ops the last 2 Fridays. Had a blast. Definitely going to do it again tomorrow. And very excited about the flight. And suddenly now I can't remember where it is. Oh, of course I can. It's the NorCal Tracon. And if anybody can tell me if there is anywhere, oh, Nige with 100 bits. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I appreciate that more than I can say. Thank you so much for your support. Day 5 of 19 coming. So, off to bed. Thank you for the well wishes for a good stream. I hope you get a good night's sleep. It's that's a very reasonable bedtime, I must say. So I hope you awake rested, refreshed, and hope you enjoy your day tomorrow. And hopefully, maybe see you tomorrow evening. Although I know the VATSIM FNO is wicked late over there, but if you can drop by, that'd be great. I think what I was saying was, if anybody knows of anyway, is there any type of chart that depicts tracons where they exist? I know there aren't all that many of them. It was the promo and prep materials for this week's FNO, which is out of Oakland Center, have a line drawing that depicts the boundaries of the Tracon, but trying to, if you will, map that drawing onto any kind of chart to see where the boundaries actually are. That was a real pain. And I looked at the TAC chart, the terminal area chart. Didn't really see if it's depicted on there. I don't know where. Does it fall from the skies above? Trichonosaurus. That I've been dreaming of. Alrighty. Bonanza G36. Welcome on in, Bonanza G36 Flyer. Great seeing you. I'm glad to know that the reason that we haven't seen you is that you haven't been on Twitch, and not that you've been on Twitch but just not coming to the Peter Mooney channel. So, we're still doing preliminaries, getting ready to get into our flight here. We kind of got a late start because of technical difficulties. Don't want to go into all that again, Lord knows. And let's see. Oh, I forgot to turn this on. We could do that. And if you're wondering what the strange Western background music is, it's because we now have a points redeem for make Peter wear a cowboy hat. And it's a 15-minute, make him wear the hat for 15 minutes. So there's 15 minutes of Western background music. That's mainly there to be my timer so I know when I can take this darn thing off my head. But let's see, where does that bring us to? That brings us to, finishing up on the Friday night ops. So we're going to be going to, and there's a tie-in between tomorrow night's FNO and the fact that my old CPU that the builder replaced under warranty but they have a $600 hold on my credit card until they get the old chip back. I checked FedEx tracking a couple hours ago, and it has left Columbus, Ohio, on its way to the builder, and the builder's in Gilroy. And when I discovered, that the builder, I knew the builder who made my simming PC. I knew they were in California, but I didn't know it was Gilroy until just recently. And when I learned that, I thought, oh well, we got to fly to Gilroy to celebrate my chip, old chip getting back there. And so the chip is due to be delivered in Gilroy tomorrow, and we're not going to fly to Gilroy because there's not an airport actually in Gilroy. But we're going to fly. I forget where we're departing from. We're departing from somewhere an hour north of Gilroy. M. Glickman, welcome on in. Delighted to see you. We're departing from somewhere up. Oh, well, yeah, actually, we're going to depart from Sacramento Executive and fly on down to Monterey was the obvious choice, but I realized I've never flown in or out of Salinas, which is right next door to Monterey. But I'm always, either in Sim Caesar's crowd or watching Sim Caesar. So it's never Salinas, it's Monterey. So instead of Monterey, so we're going Sacramento Executive to Salinas, and the last waypoint on that trip is the Gilroy waypoint, RNAV waypoint. So we're going over Gilroy, just not stopping because there's no place to land. So I think that's everything other than today's flight. Am I right about that? I think. Tyragoth, oh my gosh. Tyro, you have got to be more careful with things falling out of your pocket. That's tragic. And I'm sure I can find a use for those. I absolutely, most definitely can find a use for those. Thank you so very much for your support. Wow, that's just awesome. Thank you. So there's the end of some cowboy number. Yeah, looks like we got more time to. Oh, I think Happy Trails is the next to the last song in the cowboy music, meaning we can move on from that before too long. So let's tell you what. Let's. I'm so relieved to have airplane sounds after not having them mysteriously. That we'll turn the airplane sounds on, and then we'll go ahead and get ourselves over here into the airplane and start getting set up for our Pilot Edge CAT-6 flight. Oh, M. Glickman with love. Thank you so much for the love, M. Glickman. Really appreciate that. And while Spock is serenading us, I think we will go ahead and where are we going to go? Let's go over here. Whoopsie. We got a message. Switch tanks. Yeah, we don't need to do that yet. Oh, there it is, the Wild West theme. That is indeed the last song in the Cowboy Hat Redeem. So we will be taking the hat off soon. Get yourself a good eyeful, because I bumped up the cool down on it. I think to 45 minutes, just to be sure that I get a half hour off in between 15 minutes of wearing the hat. But so at any rate, flight plan could not be more simple. We're flying VFR. Let's see. Should I? Maybe I should just pull this on over here for everyone's enjoyment. If we do that, I think, and let's go here for the point to point. So we're going from Bakersfield down to Mojave, and is that? Ooh, silence. Is the cowboy music now silent? The cowboy music is now silent. Ha! Was that you, Tyro? I don't even remember now who gave me the pleasure of that 15 minutes, but thanks. Yep, I didn't push it down quite as hard, so the crease in my forehead is barely detectable. Oof. Sorry about that. So, here's our route for the day. Departing out of Bakersfield, we're VFR down to Mojave with, we're going to be asking for, yeah, thanks, Tyra. We could just go direct, but there's some pretty high peaks around here. We would probably have to go direct and really be safe. We would have to climb to 9,500, um, and we really wouldn't be able to start our descent until right about here, which is really close to the airport. Um, I added a layer to this that I thought I liked, but now I'm not sure I do because now I can't see the. Here, let me bear with me one moment here while it's here, and then that layer I added was what was it? This? No, but it was something. No, was it? No, that's the. No, it's not mountains. It's not those. Which one is it? That's just that thing. Okay, hang on a sec. Let me. Oh, wait. That's what I. Okay. Is it? So is it this? Ooh. No, we definitely want that. So it's not this, is it? No. What did I do? Well, okay. I will live with it for today. Oh, we can do. Wait, we can do this and reset it. That ought to. No, it's still there. Fine. We'll switch to the sectional. So I don't. Right. So in other words, if we went up to 9,500 to go direct, we wouldn't really be able to start our descent until about 10 miles before, and that's a very short distance to lose a whole heck of a lot of altitude. So by only going 3 miles out of our way, we can skirt the highest of the peaks, and then this is all kind of like a valley along in here. So we do still, it's we still have to stay at 7,500, but 7,500 will get us all these little dots. This is like a massive wind farm to the west of Mojave here. But when we get to about 17 miles out, we can start, and just over 1,000 feet a minute will get us down to a reasonable altitude. So even though it's a VFR flight, our plan has Kellen in it here, just to, like I said, for routing to get us around those mountains. So put this back over here out of the way, and all that was by way of explaining why we're putting a waypoint into our simple VFR flight plan. Okay. There's Mojave. So that's that. Do we have another? That's supposed to be every 30 minutes. Was it really? Oh, I guess I must have. No, I don't think it's in. I don't know. How are we doing on? We've been sitting here burning fuel for a while. No, we're still only down a gallon because we're just sipping less than a gallon an hour, so that's fine. Right. So again, back over here. Right. So we're on the ramp here, and that's our kind of thing laid out. So let's tune in some frequencies, shall we? Let's see. Can I get over to? Yes, thank you. Why don't we get the ATIS first? And the ATIS here at, oh golly, barbecue beef. Thank you for the love. We're getting a lot of love in the channel today. Oh my gosh. Knaves Boy 74, I'm so sorry. I did not even see you come in. Hi. Welcome. And Cold Nebo is here too. So Knaves Boy, oh no, I definitely remember you, and I remember you showing us around the Alps. Yes, that was a fun flight. Happy to have you back. Welcome on in, and Cold Nebo, welcome on in. Good to see you as well. Let's see. So where were we? Okay, right. So ATIS. Let's get the ATIS, and the ATIS is 118.6. I already have it in there because I was doing audio troubleshooting before.
200 scattered. Temperature 9 dew point 9 altimeter 3016. Arriving and departing runways 30 left, 30 right. ILS runway 30 right and RNAV runway 30 left. Approach and use. Read backhaul runway assignment and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Bravo.
Okay, so that has not changed
Meadows
since before
Field,
the stream
Bakersfield,
started.
California.
And I
Agent
love,
information.
listen
Bravo.
to this. Oh, I talked
1730
over it.
Zulu.
I,
Wind
I
110
love
at
this
5.
text-to-speech
Visibility
guy.
3.
He
Wind
says,
200
Bakersfield
scattered.
information,
Temperature 9 or.
bravo.
Dew point 9er. Altimeter
Yeah.
3016.
I think
Arriving and
he
departing
may be
runway
family.
30
Okay,
left.
so that's
30
our
right.
ATIS. They're using
ILS
the
runway
3
30 right
zeros.
and Darnov runway 30 left approaching use. Read backhaul runway
30.19 on
assignments
the.
and hold
Let's see what the
short
B key
instructions.
gets us here.
Advise on initial
Whoa,
contact. You
okay,
have
yeah.
information. Bravo.
30 point. Oh, that's higher than 30.19.
Meadows
Sagrin
Field,
Mia is
Bakersfield,
here.
California.
Welcome
ATIS
on in.
information.
Happy to
Bravo.
see you.
1730
Thank you for getting a ticket.
Zulu.
Only 14
Wind
people have gotten
110
tickets
at
for the
5.
giveaway at this point.
Visibility 3.
Do go right ahead and
200
type
scattered.
exclamation point ticket
Temperature 9
to get yourself entered into the
2.9er.
giveaway.
Altimeter
Let's see.
3016.
We've
Arriving and
much as I
departing
like
runway 30 left.
ATIS guy, that's enough of him. Our field elevation here is 510 feet. 30.19er, it said, and this is like, oh yeah, that's 30.2 right there, so that's believable. Fine. Okay, we got the ATIS, so we're going to be talking to ground on 217. You can pop that in, and after ground, it's going to be tower on 118.1. Very close, but no cigar. Okay. So, that's BFL ground, BFL tower, that's looking good. And then they will probably, I'm just going to note it. Let's see, we want to be monitoring guard as well. Is guard in COM2? It is. And just in case I end up needing it in a hurry for some reason, I'm going to go ahead and put 127.1. Oh, hello. Oh, come on. There we go. 127. Okay, right. 127.1 in the standby down here. That is Los Angeles. Oh, wait. Oh, my bad. I looked at the wrong box. Bakersfield departure, 126.45. And we'll probably have plenty of time to tune it up in COM1. But just in case. It's in all likelihood Bakersfield Tower will hand us off to Bakersfield departure on that frequency. So then coming back up here, we got yeah. So if I need to do that, I just have to remember to switch over to mic 2 if I need to do that. But like I said, I'm sure we'll have plenty of time. Hey, it's wet. Welcome on in. Good to see you. Okay, so that's flight plan entered. That's some frequencies queued up there.
56, radar contact lost.
Sim Caesar. Wait, I can't. No, wait. Have I had? No. I did have Geneva before. I was thinking maybe it's my. No, it's. We've crossed that bridge, as it were. So I don't have to worry about that. But what was I about to? I was about to worry about something. Oh, right. Let's just go ahead and get our trim set. I like just a little more nose up than that on departure. Might as well drop in a notch of flaps now while I'm thinking about it. Hello, did this not? Oh, let's see. Aha. There we go. Don't really need to do that until we're, out at the hold short line and doing a final check, but I often forget to do my final check.
Santa Barbara approach, good afternoon. Helicopter 905, 9er Charlie
Santa
Foxtrot,
Barbara,
about 20
Santa
miles to the
Barbara
west over the
That's
shoreline at 400 feet.
121.7.
Landing Santa Barbara.
Okay.
We have information.
Let's see.
It sounded
What
like
am
it was about 4
I
hours
thinking?
old.
I was thinking of something else I wanted to look at over here. I don't know if they'll clear us up to. Well, it's not a question of clearance because it's a VFR
N.Eur,
flight,
905,
but
9 Charlie
they
Fox.
could,
Santa Barbara
as long
Bridge,
as we're
block
in
3305.
the
And
Bakersfield
how far out did
Delta
you
and
say you
talking
were
to
from
Tower,
Santa Barbara?
they might, we might get departure instructions.
Squawk
I think was my
3305, and we're
point.
about 20 miles to the west of Santa Barbara.
But in case they
905,
don't
Charlie
give
Fox.
us departure instructions, let's see. So I'm going to put runway heading on here just as a nice visual cue for following it. If we get fly runway heading, hey, Boozy Sheep is here. Welcome on in. Good to see you again. Hope you are having a lovely day. Oh, hey, it's I didn't realize we're like after we're officially after first shift. Assuming you worked today, I hope you enjoyed yourself. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. And Sime, welcome on in. Thank you for coming by and saying hi.
I just got you. Thank you. Our radar contact.
Let's see. Wanted to look at our right. Just wanted to check the flight plan and see what our track from Bakersfield down to
I did check. It appears the station
down to that first waypoint, and that's 124, 124. So let's just put 124 on the
few clouds to 2000
heading here. Let's
and
see,
again
is that?
altimeter
Can't actually
3011
even tell.
landing departing runway
12. Okay, yeah, there's 125. So 124 right about
Okay,
there.
copy all that. Thanks
Cool.
so much for that.
All righty.
959 Charlie Fox.
Like that, and then this. So I think we're getting dangerously close to being ready to call up for our clearance and taxi. And I'm just going to combine it into one call because we're, I think, pretty much ready to go. Nobody sneaked behind me and put the speed brakes out. I like to check that. Oh, I did pick up a, let's see. Let's go out here and see if anybody is flying along with us today. Oh no, why is it popping in like that? That's not right. Oh boy. Okay, more fun with Microsoft Flight Simulator. Oh look, hey! Oh my gosh, Tyro is here. Nebo's here. Voyaging K is here along with Barbecue Beef and Ascended Gravity. Wow, thank you so much everybody for flying along today. That's really awesome. It bolsters my spirits when I'm doing these nerve-wracking CAT rating flights that challenge my ability and attention span and memory of things that I used to do by rote. Voyaging is out of here already in the Comanche. That's fine and dandy. I do have live weather and real time on. And you know, it's darkish in here. Oh, and you know, we should probably look at the weather in Mojave as well, because on Tuesday the weather at our destination was not great. It's darkish enough in here that I think I'm going to get these on. And they're unbearably bright at night, cranked all the way up, but I think during the day to, hey, Planet Neutral is here. Welcome on in. Good to see you. Get yourself a ticket, exclamation point ticket. Anybody who has come in and not getting a ticket, definitely get yourself a ticket right now. Oh, and I started to give a preview or spoiler, and then I didn't, but then I thought, well, you know, there's, 43 people here, most of whom hopefully will be around at the end of the first flight. Planning to do a wing view replay at Mojave after we disconnect from Pilot Edge. And I got a song picked out for that, and I think we're going to do well, no, I shouldn't. I probably shouldn't. Yeah, never. I'm not going to give it a. If I do a spoiler now, never mind. Yeah, hey, Planet Neutral. I happened to catch your landing in San Francisco in that whatever kind of jet that was. I don't. You know me and jets. It was two under the wing, so could have been an Airbus flying you. Could have been a Boeing that you were flying. Could have been anything. I don't know. I don't know from jets. But I saw you land it, and I thought you did really well for your first time streaming. Oh, it was the fly-by-wire. Okay, cool. But, yeah, glad Boozy Sheep was there to talk you down, as it were. I don't think I can. Oh, right. METAR for Mojave does not have ATIS, but if I go to the airport in charts here, I should be able to get a METAR. I can. And what's it saying? 10 miles and clear. Excellent. 070 at 10. So what does that tell us? Let's see. If I bring this back over here for now, and we go down here, 070 at 10 in Mojave. So we'll probably may well land on 8, or we could even ask for 8. It's the way we're coming in, and it's straight into the wind, and it's how long? 7,000 feet long. I mean, obviously compared to the 12,000 footer over here, it's not much, but 7,000's plenty long to land a Mooney, and we're going to park over here off Echo, so that could be, yeah, well, okay. So, good to have a little heads up on that ahead of time from a half hour ago, so it could change before we get there, but generally good to know. Soon, and let's see, how do I close my airport and get back to my flight? There we go. I don't even really need that stuff so much anymore. Oh, well, this is showing me planning on, there's not really any need to change this in here, but we're going to plan on 8. Just for our planning. There we go. That I like to see all green over here. So that can go away so that I get to a little more of a view of it, of what we're doing over here. We'll just go back here. And then I think we will call up. So just to review, you know, one day when I'm grown up, I'll be, you know, just pushing that button and talking and saying the right thing without having to think it through first. But, oh, Sunjammer is flying along too. Welcome, Sunjammer. Great to have you here. Without talking myself through it first, but for today I'm talking myself through it. So it's going to be Bakersfield Ground, Mooney, 8080 Alpha at the FBO with Bravo. VFR to Mojave at 7,500 for the CAT-6 ready to taxi. I think that's everything. That's everything but a nice big cough before we key the button. Pardon me one moment. Me. Okay, alrighty. Yes, I think that's me. Ready to. It's so nervous when I have to talk to a girl. What can I tell you? Okay, here we go. Okay, wish me luck. Plenty of silence on the frequency. It's 121.7, which is ground, right? Because we double checked that already. Okay. Bakersfield Ground, Mooney 8080 Alpha. On the ramp at the FBO with Bravo VFR to Mojave at 7,500 for the CAT-6, ready to taxi.
Niner Charlie Foxtrot, contact Santa Barbara Tower 119.7.
Not to be interrupted.
119.7, helicopter 959 Niner Charlie Foxtrot.
November 303, contact departure.
Contact departure 780.
I didn't file my flight plan. I am so sorry. Oh my God. I am an idiot. Maybe she'll just ignore my call.
Departure Scott Hawk, November 78303.
Here's praying either she didn't hear me or she's ignoring my call. Let's pull this over here.
378-303, Santa Barbara departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 6,000.
Okay.
Climb maintain 6,000.
So far so good. Maybe she didn't hear me.
Calling Bakersfield approach for VFR departure. Stay in the call sign.
Sorry, didn't file our flight plan. We'll call you back shortly.
Santa Barbara Tower, helicopter.
That's why she couldn't find the flight plan. That's why she couldn't find me on her list.
From approach.
MPO. No, let's try M20.
905, Niner Charlie Foxtrot, Santa Barbara Tower. Thank you. And are you looking for a runway or straight into the ramp?
We'll take a runway today. We'll be parking on the northeast side. So
we'll put it in there even though they don't care or see it. We'll put in BFL
put you on a right base if that works for you. Right base runway 15 left.
KMH.
That works
V,
perfect with the right base,
then we're
15
going
left
to
helicopter
be going at
959
7,500.
303, flighting 250 to Vector
L00 is our
Gaviota.
alternate.
250
We're going by
Vector to
way of
Gaviota,
Kev, someone that starts with a K.
303.
Kellen. We're gonna put it in there. We're gonna put PE network noob. Whoops, we're gonna put a space in there, however. And then we're gonna come down here and check off CAT-6 rating. And it's like a perfect radio call too. I got every element, nailed it all just perfectly. Let's double check. VFR 8080 Alpha, M20P, slant golf, 150, Bakersfield to Mojave, 7500, L00. Those are 2 zeros, right? Yep, I know the left one looks bigger to me. It's probably my astigmatism. Kellen is, we're going by way of, and then so there we will file. Flight plan filed successfully. Okay. That's us connected and filed. Let's get this back off of. So I added the 5th monitor to the setup, which is really great to have some extra screen real estate, and it's above the double wide where all the working stuff that's not, the behind the scenes. So the SIM's right in front of me here. Let's see again. There's the SIM's right in front of me here. And then the double wide with all the behind the scenes stuff is off to the side. And so the new 5th monitor is up above that one. So when you see me looking up here, that's me looking at chat. But when you see me looking up here, that's the new 5th monitor. The crazy thing is, though, I can't get the window layout in Windows to get
Burbank clearance,
it's the bottom line.
IFR to Las Vegas with uniform.
The thing is, though, it's because it's monitor number 3 and I can't seem to rearrange them.
251 Charlie.
Oh,
Vector,
Kevin
clearance clear
yeah.
to Harry Reid International Airport, slot 2 departure,
I suppose there could be like a huge
level.
overall checklist for any flight that would include file your flight plan, but
wrong altitude for direction of flight, just advise if you'd like higher or lower.
I think it's probably just a matter of getting used to doing this with ATC, which I haven't done in 8 months. But I think what I was trying to say was, even though the monitor, I am going to sweep this off the screen to and have standing by, the monitor's up here, but to get there, I have to go that way, which is really, I have to go off the screen to the right to get, and then if I want to get back to anything else, I have to bring the mouse pointer all the way across the sim and back over to my left. Okay, so we're going to cough again, and then we're going to try to call again.
303, when I will proceed direct Gaviota.
Proceed direct.
Yeah, I asked for. Wait, did I not? I just said VFR to. You're right. I failed to say flight following. I just said VFR to. I gave the destination and altitude, which you only do if you're asking for flight following from the ground. But I did not say the phrase flight following. And is that what was? So thank you for reminding me. And Tyro, it's crayon and paper, because that's what's working for me. But let's see. Okay, yes, thank you, Tyro. It's going to be okay. She won't bite. Oh, I know she won't bite, but she might not wish me a happy evening when I get home. It's in bold. What, the ask flight following before from the ground is in bold, Kaz? Is that what we're talking about? Okay. I think, and Sticky Rice, delighted to see you. Welcome on in. Happy to have you here. Okay, that's me caught up on chat. Let's give this a second try. Okay. Oh, Scotty's not here to hear me sniff. If a streamer sniffs without Scotty, does it make a... I don't want to finish that sentence. Astro Singularity, welcome on in. Good to see you. All right.
Delta 1442, Los Angeles, clearance clear to the Portland Airport.
And it's the top of the hour, and they've switched. It's Leo. Yay. I'm way less nervous with Leo than I am with Geneva. Silly me, I know. Okay. Is that him? Okay.
Clear to Portland via December 2 departure, scheduled transition, then as filed, claim via the SID.
I didn't even look at the PE map to see how busy they are.
Squawk 4712, Delta 1442.
Delta 1442, read back correct.
Bakersfield Ground, Mooney 8080 Alpha at the FBO off A4 with Bravo. VFR with flight following to Mojave at 7,500 for the CAT-6. And I forgot the last part of my call, sorry. Mooney 8080 Alpha. What the
November 8080 Alpha, Bakersfield Ground, departure frequency 118.8, squawk 3667.
Departure on 118.8, squawks 3667, and the part I forgot is we're ready to taxi Mooney 8080 Alpha.
November 80 Alpha, read back correct, runway 30 right, taxi via Alpha Bravo.
30 right via Alpha Bravo, Mooney 80 Alpha. Okay. Whew. It's like brain freeze, you know, like just frozen. 50 hours and we're on the ground. Excellent. Yep. Let's see, still 23 gallons of fuel in the left there, so it hasn't been all out. Okay, so we're done with ground, meaning we can put departure in here, right? Because we know that's tower. We can. Hang on. Well, no, because we need to. We're going to need to monitor ground while we're taxiing, just in case, like, you know, something happens. So, but we got. We'll switch. We'll put 118.8 in when we get to the hold short line before we call it tower. No, we'll switch to tower and then put it. So you just squawk 3667. Am I right? 3667.
Local approach,
yes,
November 146, Studio Juliet at the ground in Santa Catalina, IFR to San
yes,
Diego.
that's good. And what's it say? Enter ID. Oh, because we didn't enter our ID.
From the Avalon Airport to the San
So there's
Diego Airport as filed.
Stand by, that should be good.
Departure frequency
So then it's 30 right via Alpha Bravo. I think we can go ahead and do it. Don't you? I do.
From
Okay.
Santa Catalina
So,
to San Diego
that's the
Airport
thing over
has
there.
filed, climb
Oh my
maintain
gosh, all this time
5,000.
the parking brake. Okay,
Departure
here's our parking brake.
127.4
Let's, what do we have going in terms of
45440.
lights? Recognition ought to be on.
November 6,
That's everything but our strobes.
For release advice ready.
So that ought to be good. Yep, I think
Hold
we're
for
ready to
release.
taxi.
We'll
Woo!
advise you, November
And it's
146,
only,
Juliet.
hey, you know what? I mean, I didn't actually start
We've
We've only been here an hour, and we're already taxiing.
Bravo and ready to taxi VFR.
That was
That's
so
near record
incredibly
for me.
blocked. The aircraft calling Santa Barbara only. Go ahead.
Not just blocked.
Sorry about that. Copter
Incredibly
959
blocked.
Foxtrot, clear 15 left at hotel, going to helicopter parking.
Sorry, you were totally stepped on.
November 959er Charlie Foxtrot taxi via Hotel Juliet to parking.
Tell me this is
Hotel
Alpha.
Juliet parking, helicopter 959er Charlie Fox.
This is Alpha.
The other aircraft calling unanswered. Go ahead.
Warrior 731 of Americo at Atlantic Aviation with Bravo ready to taxi
Man,
VFR.
what's with the
November
stutters?
731 November Echo.
No, we had the
Bakersfield
stutters
Ground, runway 30
solved
right, taxi via Alpha
yesterday.
Bravo.
It was working
30
perfectly
right, Alpha Bravo,
yesterday.
Americo.
Oh, yeah. Pilot Edge seems right busy today, don't they? I'm probably not gonna stop for the customary family snapshot at the end down here, just because I don't want to be holding up the show on Pilot Edge. It was 30 right? Yes, right. And this is this is Bravo, right here. So we are gonna. Oh, barbecue beef! Thank you for the love. That makes me feel much better. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna come right over on here and just pause for now.
Clearance,
Go ahead and turn my
9015 Bravo Romeo
turn my-
IFR to Catalina.
Come on. Go ahead and
November 915 Bravo
get my
Romeo, bless me, clear.
strobes on. Double check that my
Bravo Romeo
double
standing
check that
by.
my
Don't
flaps are
stand by.
down. That's good. Speed brakes aren't out. We've nearly killed ourselves with those before. And then we wanted to. Hey, Scotty is here. Hi. So we're going to go ahead and switch to tower and put 118.8, which is Bakersfield departure, in standby, and then we should be ready to go. Just double check that. Scotty, so good to see you.
Burbank ground,
yep, that's tower.
251,
ready to go.
Charlie Victor, ready to taxi to the active.
So, you know, I didn't hear, if he said approved for the CAT-6, I didn't hear it. So I'm just going to double check. Because it does have to be with the first controller you talk to.
251,
so.
Charlie Victor, or correction, Burbank ground, runway,
and in fact,
taxi via Charlie.
We're already talking to the controller after
Charlie,
the first one we talked
251, Charlie Victor.
Scotty, you did. You missed the troubleshooting portion. Sorry about that.
November 915 Bravo Romeo, Gillespie clearance cleared to the Avalon Airport on departure flight.
Oh, but and you missed a big sniff.
Radar
but they seem to be coming hot and heavy now, so that should be. I hope that's satisfying for you.
6,010 minutes. Departure frequency 128.1, or correction, departure frequency 119.6, squawk 2646.
Well, I could have called right then, couldn't I? Voyaging, stop it.
5 Bravo Romeo is good to Catalina via heading 320, radar vectors mission bay. Then as file, climb to maintain 3,000, expect 6,010 after departure. Departure 119.6 and 2646.
November 5 Bravo Romeo, read back correct. November 303, contact Santa Barbara approach 124.15.
That's 134.5 for November 78303.
November 78303, negative 124.15, 2415.
Yeah, sorry, that's 124.15, 78303.
Bakersfield Tower, Mooney 8080 Alpha, holding short 30 right, ready for departure. And can we confirm approved for CAT-6?
November 8080 Alpha, affirmative. Make right downwind departure, runway 30 right, cleared for takeoff.
Right downwind departure, 30 right, cleared for takeoff, Mooney 80 Alpha. All right, here we go. Didn't put the parking brake on. Let's get underway.
Los Angeles ground, Delta 1442. We're showing ATIS 1653 Zulu.
Oh, that's Tyro. I know you're kidding.
Negative. There's a weather outage right now for the network.
Weather outage? Why am I suffering through live weather then? Okay, here we go. Let's put the pedal to the metal and get this thing underway. Yeah, it's a right downwind departure.
November 78303, Santa Barbara approach, Santa Maria, altimeter
if we don't just
3009 or
stutter
more than an hour
ourselves to
old.
death. Good Lord.
Roger, 303.
Okay, there's 75. Let's rotate it. Okay. Hey, that's us up in the air. Okie dokie. Positive rate. Gear can come up.
Santa Barbara clearance, Texas 7357. Like to get a destination for the I-4.
One day he'll even get to the point where he can coordinate
the aircraft calling John
camera
Wayne,
work and the flying. But that day is not today.
Heck,
we're at full power here. We can climb a little more aggressively to tabletop. Thank you. All right, that's 700. But I hate to make that right crosswind turn before we even clear the runway, which I think we're almost clear at the end of the runway. So yeah, let's
281, the aircraft calling approach.
Go ahead and turn right crosswind.
November 146 Juliet, ready for departure at Santa Catalina.
November 146 Juliet, release for departure. Clearance void if not off in 5 minutes. If not off in 5 minutes, advise SoCal approved.
There we go.
Minutes,
right crosswind. Lovely. And
release for departure and 14.5 minutes.
We make a
otherwise
downwind
we'll
turn.
call 124.7.
At least a half a mile from the runway. Let's go ahead and turn downwind.
November 80 Alpha, contact Bakersfield departure.
Over to departure, Mooney 80 Alpha.
Bakersfield Tower,
I
Warrior 7 Troop 1 November Echo, holding short.
I did put that in,
right for VFR
I'm sure I did. I know I did.
731 November Echo, Bakersfield Tower, make left downwind departure, wind 110 at 5,
so,
runway 30 right, cleared for
that's
takeoff.
A downwind heading like
30
that.
right, cleared for takeoff, make left downwind departure, 1 November Echo.
Over here, and there's that.
Santa Maria Tower, Comanche 761 Papa is holding short runway.
And we are squawking, right? Yes, it did it for us. Cool. Okay. Yeah. So we're heading the right way. We're squawking.
November 761, or correction, November 7621 Papa, Santa Maria Tower, make left downwind departure, runway 30, cleared for takeoff.
Left downwind departure, runway 30, okay for takeoff. Comanche 761 Papa.
Burbank Tower, Vision 251
busy,
Charlie
busy,
Victor,
busy.
holding short runway 8 at Charlie, ready for departure.
November 251 Charlie Victor, Burbank Tower, runway 8, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8, clear for takeoff, 251 Charlie Victor. Lost ground Delta 1442, we're at
almost
1028, request start onto Delta.
Delta 1442 Los Angeles, ground squawk normal.
So you gonna read it back? I guess not. Bakersfield departure, Mooney 8080 Alpha 4000.
November 8080 Alpha, Bakersfield departure, radar contact.
Excellent. Woohoo. That means we don't have to talk to anybody until they talk to us again. And let's see, are we, we're still, I was going to say we're still inside the Delta, so maybe we shouldn't turn our course, but we are over the Delta because the Delta only goes up to 3,000. Is that right, only 3,000? Let's see. See if I can
November 1 November Echo, contact
look at the chart
Bakersfield
and
departure.
do the, yep, it only goes up to 3.
Bakersfield departure,
So,
1 November Echo.
we could hop over here. Well, we can try to hop over here.
Bravo Romeo, the West Transient parking, ready for taxi with Zulu.
Let's do just direct.
November 915 Bravo Romeo Gillespie, ground, runway 27 right,
activate.
taxi via Delta, cross runway 17 at Delta.
And down here, and go
Taxi runway 27 right via Delta, cross runway 17 at Delta, 5 Bravo Romeo.
Speed
Delta 1442, push on Delta, approved, face east.
Push on Delta, approved, facing east, Delta 1442.
See what we get with this.
Bakersfield departure, Warrior 7 Trees 1 November Echo is at 2,600, climbing to 900.
It's doing 1,200 for us.
November 731
still,
November Echo,
what?
Bakersfield departure, radar
Look
contact.
at there. Who's
November
a
1
bad
Charlie
pilot?
Victor, contact
Who's a
SoCal departure.
bad pilot? Let's see if we can't get those flaps up for an even better climb rate.
November
Lovely.
251 Charlie Victor, contact SoCal departure.
And look at all these
Over to
lovely
departure,
flyers
251
along
Charlie
and all
Victor.
these other folks who are not flying along with us, but filling the skies of
November 146,
Northern California.
800 feet for 5,000.
Yeah, so
November 146 Juliet,
let's
Juliet,
think
SoCal
ahead about what's
departure
going
right
on. Okay, so we're at a little over 6,000. That's good. Climbing at 100. 80 is best rate, but what the heck. Might as well just burn up the fuel. We are, so the left tank is now down 3 gallons, and this is probably my reminder message popping up here. It is, so we can clear that message. Then we can come down here, get the fuel pump on,
Charlie Victor, SoCal departure, radar contact,
here,
turn right heading
switch on over to
340, climb
right
and maintain 7,000.
fuel pump back off.
Right heading 340,
So that's
climb
good.
maintain 7,000, 51 Charlie.
Oh, and look how we are suddenly losing airspeed. Why? Oh, why? Oh, because is it the flap change that did that? Let's just pull this down to something lower so we don't fall out of the sky. Okay. That's really interesting. Oh, probably we've lost a bunch of power because I haven't leaned, because we've been climbing like a mofo and I have not leaned at all. So let's see if we can find where peak is. Oh yeah, looky there. There we go. There's a good 30 knots when you're getting all the power out of the engine instead of. Is that okay? So that was peak. So just back a little bit on the rich side of that. There we go. 14 gallons an hour, but that's because we're climbing. We should. Is it going to level us out? Let's see if it levels us out. It's armed. I'm hopeful. Oh, and oh my gosh, I'm not only hopeful, I am really thrilled, because contrary to the ever-present theme on the Peter Mooney channel that Sim Caesar voiced earlier today, that theme being, it was working perfectly yesterday, why isn't it working today? Perfectly contrary to that. Yesterday, I had no lights down here on the autopilot at all. It was working. It was doing everything it was supposed to. But I was really nervous because there were no indicator lights. So that's pretty nervous-wracking. Okay, now we are going crazy fast because it's time to bring power back to cruise. So let's do that. Probably something around 1900 and 19 inches of manifold pressure. Something in that neighborhood anyway. Let's see what we got.
November 7357, John Wayne clearance clear to Santa Monica Airport on departure, flight 175, radar vector, Seal Beach, then as filed.
There we go, 11 gallons, that's looking nice. Let's see if that affected our lean.
Frequency 128.1, squawk 5255.
Still leaned appropriately. Alrighty. 14 and a half miles to Kellen.
Fly heading 175, radar vectors to Seal Beach.
And in case you're worried, if anyone's worried that we're heading right at this mountain here that is much higher than us, you're right. It doesn't just look that way. That mountain is much higher than us. It's this one and another one over there that you can't see behind the thing there that would have required us going up to 9,500. But this one is also wicked high. But just before we get to that mountain, Kellen is right about there where I'm hovering the mouse. So before we get to that, before we get anywhere really close to that mountain, we're going to hang a left and head on over to Mojave. So we should be good there. Alrighty.
With Oscar Cat 4.
Straight and level, on course,
November 46,
trimmed, leaned. Yeah, flaps are up. Everything here is looking good enough. I think I'm going to risk
November 1 Charlie Victor, contact Los Angeles.
Hopping outside the airplane for a moment just to see what's going on. So let's beautiful day in the sky here in NorCal. Okay, I see barbecue beef in the Baron over yonder and a couple of Sunbeam.
SoCal approach John Wayne altimeter 3012 over 1 hour old.
What? In the Bonanza?
3012 and over
Nebo. Oh, Nebo in the Warrior. Oh, and Nebo, are you on, was that you I heard on Pilot Road? I think it was.
4905 Zulu, San Luis ground, runway 29er, taxi Alpha.
Tyro also in the Bonanza, Voyager, Comanche.
That was ground TBM 95 Zulu,
It's,
taxi
yeah.
Alpha.
Ooh, wait, don't tell me. Aero 4, non-turbo. Am I right? Ascended gravity. Ascended gravity. It's not showing your type, so I thought you were in a 747. That's hilarious.
Right at Delta.
Right there, ascended gravity in the
251 Charlie Victor, Los Angeles Center, climate maintain.
Oh, intentional CC-19. I can never. I'm used to seeing that one, and I can never remember what it is. Thank you so much, everybody, for
Bravo
flying.
Romeo Gillespie Tower.
I'm scared I'm going to miss a radio call or something.
Alpha Bravo Romeo's cleared for takeoff.
There's enough crayon on my piece of paper that I'm going to pull out a second. I use a little 3x5 sticky so it doesn't move when I try to write on it, and the crayon is working really well. Easily legible. It never stops flowing like my ink does in any pen I try. Okay, 7 miles till our turn at Kellen.
24 left, Delta, Delta 8, Echo, Delta 1442.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. I did not ask my chart to update itself. Why is that still?
November 7357, John Wayne, ground squawk normal.
Just pull it down out of here, out of the way. Okay.
This aircraft won't
Get a ticket for the giveaway if you haven't. Exclamation point
November
ticket in the chat. We'll do that for you.
Charlie on all taxiways at John
Oh
Wayne.
man, another huge stutter. What on earth? I guess it could be all this traffic in the area, because everything else is identical to when I was flying this yesterday.
1 hour hold is for San Diego.
Oh, I think I started to mention that I've got
the altimeter is
some custom scenery for Bakersfield and Mojave, freeware off the TA, and the Bakersfield wasn't all that, you know, overwhelming. But then it's probably because the Bakersfield airport's not all that overwhelming. But at Mojave, they went all out and put in the boneyard there, so it's full of 747s and some military aircraft, a bunch of business jets, some piston singles. It's pretty exciting.
55 squawk normal. Turn your transponder to altitude reporting.
Oh.
That's what I'm trying to say. This T6 will not do it until I get airborne.
There's not an option to do it on the ground because you need to have your transponder on while taxiing at John Wayne.
All right, well, I'm going to back out and get into another airplane. Call you back.
7357.
Wow.
St. Louis Tower, TPM.
What airplane won't squawk mode C on the ground? I mean, this doesn't want to, but I think you can force it, can't you? Or does it switch over to ground mode when you start moving? I forgot to look. I just trusted that it would. Okay, so this is Kellen. This is our left turn right here. We're about to start doing it. Whatever little town this is. So we're gonna hang a left here, and then just shoot straight down that valley. And Mojave is just the other side of that, much lower. So here we go.
November 915 Bravo Romeo, SoCal departure, radar contact,
all this terrain all around us here.
6005 Romeo.
Yes, indeed. Let's see what happens about that. Hello? Oh, no. Let's not have a CTV.
Los Angeles Tower, Delta
okay.
1442.
I am going to abandon the drone camera.
Delta 1442,
and just sit here in the cockpit like a good pilot. And fly the rest of this flight to Mojave, and then we'll play around with the camera and pretty views on our chill VFR flight in the Oregon Mountains after we're done with this. Sorry, that just stopped my heart.
Thank you.
Well, I could have asked about the MOA. They mentioned that in the prep materials that, you know, PE essentially never makes MOAs hot. And that I mean, the prep materials actually say, you can ask about it if you want to, but you don't really need to. So I put that on my list of things to not worry about, given how many things I was worried over. So, there's that. Pilot might be misinformed there. Doubt you could find a sim plane that won't do. Yeah, I wonder what transponder he's using. Because I mean, this one, it's, you know, when you're on the ground, it's confused. You know, you put the number in, and you know, click whatever that is. I don't want to turn it right. So like when I entered the number, I forgot to push enter first. And click altitude reporting, and then it reminded me that I had to press enter. But at any rate, if you're on the ground, it does switch over to GND here, and it's in white. But if I remember, I think when you start moving, it switches over to it switches over to ground, but it starts squawking at that point, I think. But I would have to... so now it's about 17 miles out of Mojave when we want to start our descent. So very, very slow descent.
Cleared to Burbank Airport.
Yep, so there's the very edge of the Delta coming into view. I'm assuming, Bakersfield departure, who we're talking to, is either gonna, they might hand us off to Mojave Tower, or probably more likely they will just terminate radar service and we will have to call
November 2031 Yankee.
So let's have Mojave Tower
November 5 Bravo Romeo, clear direct ocean side VOR.
Direct ocean side, 5 Romeo.
Tower is 127.6.
November 8080 Alpha, contact Joshua, approach 124.55.
124.55, Mooney 80 Alpha. Okay.
November 78303,
just as well that I didn't type in Mojave Tower.
November 7303, San Luis Airport, 11 o'clock, 10 miles, port site.
Transfer that in.
We're checking for the airport.
Aviate, navigate, communicate. I am throwing on the speed brakes and slowing us down because we are getting closer than I like before.
November 7303, roger, turn 10 degrees left.
10 degree left, 7303.
Mooney learns to manage his speeds. Now, let's get
Delta 1442, contact
Mojave Tower, 12746.
Contact SoCal departure, Delta
in standby.
1442.
Oh wait,
November
no, we're still on
Juliet, contact
124.
SoCal approach 119.6.
It would actually be, I never appreciated this before, it would be helpful if there were different
departure 78303.
different controller voices on different
ask you, we'd like to do a RNAV runway 29.
That is slow enough. Let's
not the best way if it is not
fall
too
out
late.
of the sky, we're going so slow.
November 78303, it's too late for that. It would be about 10 minutes delay vectors if you'd like it, however, but the airport's at your 12 o'clock, 8 miles if you have it in sight.
Okay, we'll be just landing to San Luis Obispo, 78303.
And November 783, low altitude alert, November 78303, altitude indicates 2,300, MVA in the area is 3,000, advise you have the field in sight.
We are still looking for the field, field not in sight, 78303. And actually, we have the special weather Zulu, so maybe that's part of the reason, 78303.
November 78303, if you have special weather and approach request, you need to tell me that when you're asked for the information or told the information letter, or else you're just going to get vectored for what I have. Climb and maintain 3000, expedite, expect RNAV, runway 29er approach from Kadab.
Okay, we are expediting climb, expect RNAV at Kadab, 78303.
SoCal departure, Delta 1442, coming up on 5000 on the summer 2.
Delta 1442, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb via SID.
Climb via SID, Delta 1442.
Joshua departure, Mooney 8080 Alpha 7400.
John Way ground, Skyhawk 2031 Jackie at commercial ramp ready for
right?
taxi.
November 8080 Alpha, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, Mooney 80 Alpha. All right. So, now. We got, no, we still got time to do this.
November 146, Juliet, SoCal, approach
only 10 miles
Lindbergh,
out.
information,
So,
Delta,
let's,
current altimeter 3011, over 1 hour old.
VFR.
3011, and we will get
that's good. Delta, and then we can just go right on over to
November 1 Charlie Victor, verify climbing level
Mojave Tower. And we're 10 miles out. Let's give them a call. Mojave Tower, Mooney 8080 Alpha, 10 miles west, full stop Mojave.
November 731, November Echo, contact Joshua, approach 124.55.
Joshua approach 124.55, November Echo.
November 8080 Alpha Mojave Tower, enter right downwind, runway 26, report midfield.
Right downwind, 26, report midfield, Mooney 8080 Alpha.
November 303, turn left, heading 170, climb and maintain 4000.
Okay.
170, climb and maintain 4000, 7830.
Delta 1442, contact Los Angeles Center, 135.5.
260. Right
Los Angeles Center,
downwind for, right
1442.
downwind for
November
26.
2031 Yankee John Wayne ground, runway 20
that's
left
26
kilo,
we're looking at
taxi
right
via
there.
Alpha Kilo.
So I am gonna
Runway 20 left, taxi
do
via Alpha
this
Kilo.
about there on heading and switch.
Marine Tower, DPM 4695
switch this
Zulu.
over to heading mode.
Just over Point Sal to
oh,
the
did that?
west,
Hang on, did
inbound
that?
to land
That
with
did do
X-ray.
that. So I do want to go.
November 4695
like
Zulu, Santa Maria Tower, enter left downwind, runway 30, report midfield.
And then how are we doing on altitude?
DPM
No,
4695
we
to the
have
left
got
down runway 30 and report to midfield.
F ton of
Joshua approach Warrior 731 November
altitude
Echo is
to
at
lose.
9,500.
I'm going to throw the gear down now while I can.
November 731 November Echo Joshua approach Mojave altimeter 3016 over 1 hour
And
old.
see if we cannot get
3016 1
get
hour
ourselves
old, 1
on
Echo.
down there. Let's
Delta 1442
you know
Los
what,
Angeles
autopilot
Center,
away. Let's just fly this in.
November 7303, turn left, direct Cadab, cross Cadab at 4000, cleared RNAV, runway 29er approach.
Even though the main light's
direct
off, I do not
to
trust these.
Cadet,
Haha.
4000, clear RNAV, runway
Feels like
29.
it's fighting me. What's our fuel
help.
elevation again? I want to say 2800, but I just don't trust my memory. Let's keep on heading down, buddy. Oh, well, we're pretty close to the windmills there, aren't we?
Palomar clearance, November 53, November Papa, instruments to Camarilla.
I promised I wasn't going to do that. Oh, well. I lied. 260 at 2700.
November 508, November Papa, Palomar clearance. Are you familiar with the tech route system?
Affirmative, you want me to do a tech route for 8 November Papa?
November 508, November
So
Papa,
3700
cleared to the
is
Camarillo
pattern.
Airport, on departure flighting 245, radar
Okay,
vectors
so maybe
ocean
we're
side.
going
San Diego, Papa 31,
well, I mean, 100
route.
knots through that.
Climb
I
and
didn't
maintain
mean
3000.
going slower. I meant descending more
6,010
slowly than
minutes.
we need to.
Departure frequency 119.6, squawk 2073.
I hope y'all won't be offended. I'm going to turn the tags off just
Fly heading 245
so that this Concorde here at Mojave.
On the San
let's
Diego,
see.
Papa 3.
I forgot that. That's everybody. That's good.
Up to 6,000.
Okay.
I don't get what I
So,
forgot
hey,
what
we're,
initial.
you know, we're almost down at
119.6
pattern
squawk
altitude.
2073.
So we do want to be going a little slower. Let's. We're still. You know what? We're still 5 miles out though.
November 1 Charlie Victor, roger.
So we'll keep it up.
November
Keep it up
508,
around
November
100.
Papa, it'll be
a
San
little bit
Diego,
closer.
Papa 31 tech routes, climb and maintain 3000, expect 6,000 in 10 minutes.
I think we're just going to line up along this
San
road
Diego,
here.
Papa 3 tech route,
That
and
looks nice
climb
and
and maintain
parallel to
3,000,
26,
and then
doesn't it?
6,000
Yeah.
10 minutes after 8 November Papa.
November 8, November Papa negative, San Diego, Papa 31 tech route 31.
San Diego,
Have I
Papa
missed a bunch of
31
chat?
tech route
Probably.
for 8 November Papa.
Oh, wait. Oh, Sleazy. Did you just come in? I thought you were here earlier, weren't you? No. Well, welcome.
November 1, November Echo,
Sorry,
radar
I
service
missed your
terminated,
entrance.
squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Squawk VFR, frequency
so
change
this
approved.
looks,
1
oh,
November
you
Echo.
know what? This is pattern altitude pretty much right here. So let's,
John Way Tower, Skyhawk 2031, Yankee, hold short, runway 20 left, ready fly for departure.
or let it slow
information.
down. Are
November
we really close
2031
enough? You know,
Yankee,
we're
John
almost
Wayne Tower,
45
runway
off the end.
20
That
left
qualifies as
kilo,
pattern.
cleared
So
for
let's
takeoff.
let it slow down
Kilo
to
cleared to
stay,
takeoff, 31 Yankee.
stay at
November 6
37.
Juliet, Juliet, expect visual approach, runway 27.
And we're going to call midfield.
November Alpha 6 Juliet, Juliet,
nowhere near.
Vectors for the localizer to 7.
Dick.
November 6 Juliet, Juliet, turn left heading 110 vectors, localizer, runway 27 approach.
Left heading 110, vectors localizer approach to 7. November Alpha 6 Juliet, Juliet.
Settled here.
Santa Maria Tower, DPM 4695 Zulus on the midfield left downwind runway 30.
November 9 5 Zulu, runway 30, cleared to land.
November 950 runway 30, clear to land.
Okay, so we're almost a beam. The departure end of 26 there. Oh, these stutters are gonna
Delta
be
1442, contact Los Angeles Center 133.2.
Okay, now we're going 80 and losing altitude, so let's not do that. Are we midfield yet? Close enough to call rather than get stuck unable to call. Mojave Tower, Mooney 8080 Alpha, midfield right downwind, runway 26.
Delta 1442, Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain level 360. November 80 Alpha, runway 26, clear to land.
Runway 26, clear to land, Mooney 80 Alpha. Alrighty then. We're a beam there, so let's put in a notch of flaps.
Mojave
Gears
Tower,
already
Roger,
down.
1 November Echo, is 10 miles to the northwest,
There's a
inbound
nice
to
little
land, full
descent
stop.
rate going. I think we'll go
Two
out
at once
here to
there, the
about...
aircraft calling Mojave, go ahead.
Mojave Tower, Warrior 731 November Echo, inbound to land, full stop, 10 miles to the northwest.
November 731 November Echo, Mojave Tower, enter right downwind runway 26, report midfield.
500.
Enter right
Yay,
downwind
Nebo.
for runway 26, report midfield,
Well,
1
that's,
November Echo.
The other aircraft calling unanswered, go ahead.
Let's go ahead and turn.
Santa Barbara departure, come at 761 Papa.
Because you know what? We're going to put in some more power here because we are just going
Aircraft calling Santa Barbara,
too
stay location.
slow, and we're going down faster than I like.
Just at Philo.
So there's
Come at 761 Papa.
a base.
Aircraft calling, you're well outside my airspace, frequency
And
change approved.
then, oh, come on. Can I please see out my right window? Oh, boy. Huh.
Santa Barbara,
Not sure quite how I got that slow.
Calling for VFR
It's not
request
my speed
for
brakes.
flight following action.
You are well
wait
outside my
for
airspace,
approval.
so I cannot provide flight following for airspace that I do not own. Frequency change approved.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Oh,
Frequency change.
well, I completely overshot.
November
Isn't that
31
great?
Yankee, contact SoCal
I
departure.
got to looking at that other runway over there. That's really embarrassing. We'll see how this goes. Maybe, just maybe, he's not looking at this particular corner of his scope at the moment. How horrifically embarrassing for me. Okay, well, here we go.
November 2031 Yankee, SoCal departure.
It would
radar
hardly
contact,
be
climb and maintain
a Mooney
4000.
Channel approach and landing without something going horrifically wrong. Heck. Let's see if we can we stall it on gently, please, or just float all the way on down? Oh, okay. Well, nothing gentle about that, and certainly nothing pretty. But we're
November
down.
2031 Yankee, turn right heading 280, intercept Santa Monica 125 radial,
And if we can
inbound,
keep it
resume on
essentially
navigation.
on the runway, hey, we'll just head on down here
right,
to
280,
Echo.
resume on
Let's get the
navigation
flaps
to
cleaned up.
Santa
Hey.
Monica, VFR. 31 Yankee.
And November 31 Yankee,
There's the
verify,
flaps in.
intercept Santa Monica 125 radial,
These
inbound.
stutters are killing me. Oh, and this appears to be somebody parked.
Say again, radial, please.
Okay.
The Santa Monica
Somebody clearing.
125
Put the
radial.
tags back on. See who it
125
is,
radio
don't
of Santa Monica, VFR. Yankee, 31 Yankee.
Alrighty. Am I, yeah, I'm clear. Okay. Welcome in, Comic Crazy. Mojave Tower, Mooney 80 Alpha, clear of 26 at Echo, taxi to admin.
November 80 Alpha, taxi to parking via Charlie, monitor ground.
Parking via Charlie, over to ground, Mooney 80 Alpha. Alrighty.
Rear ground, TPM
And,
46950 Zulu Alpha,
I
runway
did not
30
bother to
on
put
Alpha
ground
5,
in
taxi
here.
FBO along uniform.
While I was,
November
let's
46905 Zulu, taxi to parking via
not block
Alpha, monitor
whoever
ground.
is coming behind us here. While we
TPM 46950 Zulu,
get that in
taxi
here, and
parking
it's
via
239er. I see folks are over here waiting.
November
Palomar ground,
7303.
November 53, November Papa, with information Juliet, Atlantic Aviation with radio taxi.
Alrighty.
November 7303, did you do the hold and loop procedure turn for the approach at Kadab?
I went hold. There was no hold on my. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's right. No, I did not. 78303.
Can't skip the hilt.
Yeah, November 78303.
Hilt.
Next time, make sure
I
to
said
check
hilt
for
to
that.
the-
Contact
hilt
San
to-
Luis Tower 124.0.
All right.
I sure will. Thanks
So
for the
sorry
reminder.
for making
Contact
everybody
San Luis
float
Tower.
for
Thanks for
because
your
of
help.
not having the.
Santa Maria
And
ground,
it's the,
DBM
it's the
950. Can you
stutters
confirm
that
pass
ate
failed,
Detroit,
Cat
or
4?
in this case, I guess
November
it's the
905 Zulu,
stutters
you're still on an active
that
taxiway.
ate Mojave. Okay, we're parked. We're down and parked.
San Luis Obispo Tower,
We're monitoring
Skyhawk,
ground.
November
Ground,
78303
right?
at
239er.
2800.
Yes, 239er. Okay, so we will. Whoops.
November 78303, San Luis Tower, runway 29er cleared to land.
Runway 29er
We'll
clear
give
to
this a
land.
moment.
78303.
And then if we don't
November
hear
80
anything,
Alpha pass for the CAT-6.
Thanks for the pass, Mooney 80 Alpha.
November 31 Yankee, heading.
Okay. Well, that could have gone a whole lot better, couldn't it?
November 31
Let's,
Yankee, are you picking
before
up
we
the Santa
do,
Monica VOR?
before there are any kind of shenanigans, let's disconnect from pilot.
110.
Pilot edge disconnected.
Whew. Oh, we could have listened to Cold Nebo's landing. I forgot. Sorry, Cold Nebo. Or are you down already? I see barbecue beef over yonder. Voyaging, taxiing in. Tension's already down. Nebo's still on approach. Hey, and it's Kev 73 is flying along. That's just awesome. Welcome. Oh, and in the Aero 4 non-turbo. Nice. Thank you, Dyro. Thank you so very much. Still on late approach, so we'll be late for family picture night. Oh, wait, Tyro. Where are, there's an F-22 over here. A lot of MOAs and restricted areas around here, so I'm not surprised to see an F-22. I'm not seeing you anywhere. Tyro. Way over there among the windmills. Okay. Alrighty. Well, let's see. Is anybody about down? Kev is still up. Nebo's lower than Kev. Oh no, I completely forgot the wing view. The flight recorder. Heavens to Betsy. Hey, Joey Bolo is here. So who else did I miss in the chat? Comic Crazy? Great seeing you. Joey Bolo, welcome on in. So glad you stopped by. Let's see. Joey Bolo. Oh, so Joey, I don't know at which point you said nice approach. Presumably that was prior to the the turn from base to wrong runway. Joey, did it not? It looks like the greeter bot didn't shout you out. It shouted out. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Well, Joey, great seeing you. Hope you are having a good day, and I'll go so far as to admit decently recovered, but okay. All right. Oh, so tension's down in the CC-19, which probably somebody told me what that is earlier, and I just don't forget. It's showing up as a fox of some sort. Barbecue Beef is gonna park his Baron off to the side there. That's fine. A little camera shy. We don't mind that. So so it's Kev right on down to pattern altitude. Nebo at pattern altitude. So I'm guessing they're both coming in on 2.6. So we could come over here and watch them. Or the stutters. So here's the rendering of the boneyard that I mentioned. It's really pretty funny. If it weren't for the stutters, I would have passed a little time here while folks are on approach by going over there and taking a look at it. It's interesting. This I had already loaded in this scenery last night when I was testing stuff, and it was not causing stutters like that. So, but also, I don't remember this being like this in this scenery last night. So that's kind of interesting. Oh, it's because the scenery dev put the airport at its correct elevation, whereas the whee whee Carbon Cub. That's why it's CC. Thank you, Moet. I don't know why I have such a brain block against CC, but there it is. I do. Oh, and just in time, here comes Nebo on a last-minute turn for alignment that looked kind of like mine, but from the other side. But well done. Down closer to the center line than I was, that's for sure. Stuttering as much as I was. And then, I was going to say here comes Red Chief right behind him, but that's not someone in our group. All right. There's its Cav. Not too far behind Nebo. Nebo's going to taxi on down to Echo here where the rest of us are. Is this Echo? Oh no, look how Nebo put it down a lot closer to the arrival. I think is that Charlie? I don't even remember now. Oh, stop. Oh, here comes Cav. I'm sure that was a multiplayer bounce, not an actual bounce. Right down the center line for Cav. Well done. Really, really not happy with the simulator right now. Okay, so Nebo's taxiing in. And is it just Tyro who we have malingering out here somewhere in the atmosphere? There's Tyro, still at 5,000. Did you went around the south side of the field? I take it there, Tyro. Note to me next time: don't do an approach via WIJY. I forget which country starts with W, but is it Mexico? Did you go via Mexico to get over here to Mojave? It's an easy mistake. Mojave, it sounds like a Mexican name, doesn't it? Alrighty. Well, you know what? Should I do I had like a special thing planned with the wing view replay music. Oh, here's our F-22 coming in. And hey, my model matching is working, because that F-22 is showing up for me as a Wright flyer. I set my 3M, a multiplayer model matching, to show any military aircraft in the sim as a Wright flyer, so that I don't have to see F-22s buzzing me. If I'm going to be buzzed, I'd much rather be buzzed by a Wright flyer. So I could do a lap in the pattern and record it, so we can do the wing view music I was planning on, or I guess we could just save that for the. I guess we'll just save it for the. And I can still do the so the special thing I was gonna do, I can still do, even if we don't do that wing view music kind of thing now. How are we doing on? Oh well, it's earlier than I would have thought, but and this is Thursday, right? I don't know. Let's. Everyone was waiting for you. Had to speed things up. Oh, no, don't Cold Nebo. Don't worry about that. We're all waiting for Tyro now. This is not on you. So yeah. So where is? Let's see. Oh, Cold Nebo with the 100 bits. Oh, and thank you for the congrats. That's awesome. Oh, and hang on a minute. I completely missed Mediterranean Aviation following. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that a great deal. I really do. Over here, how did I miss that? Let me take a look at, let's see. Yeah, we're done with that for the day. So we don't need that. Means I could refresh this. And with that refreshed, and then that put back where we have to go after refresh. And then, so that's okay. Mediterranean Aviation, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it a great deal. And Cold Neva, thank you for the 100 bits. That's very sweet. Approach was low, so a bit of a weird landing. Okay, alrighty. Well, I'm not sure what happened to me. I was worried because I was descending faster than I wanted and slower than I wanted. So I threw some power back in. And so kind of by the time that I was recovered from that, oh yeah, then my hat switch that gives me the quick look out the right was shorting out and juddering instead of just letting me look to the right. So by the time I got a good view to the right, I think I must have spotted the arrival end of what runway is that? It's DERF. Right, because we were landing 2-6. Yeah, so I think I saw the arrival end of 3-0 out of the corner of my eye and thought, well, how did this final get so long? I was expecting to have to turn final, or how did this base get so long? I thought I would have to turn final shortly after turning base, but there's the runway, and so by the time I actually spotted where 2-6 was, we were well past it. So lessons learned, but for the record, my speeds were nominal. I was still a good, at 15 miles out, I started slowing down so that before 10 miles out, I was already under 100 knots, mainly giving myself more time to tune frequencies and stay ahead of the airplane. So it's a first baby step at remembering to just slow the F down in the Mooney, which again I think, at least for me, is better than having to remember or having to learn a new airplane just to fly these. But but the learning a new airplane is, oh, okay, here's Tyro down to 3,000, looking probably not all that far away. Let's should we go spy on barbecue beef over here while we look at but yeah, so I am going to have to learn new airplanes at some point. I was since I want to whoopsie, hey, I would like to get back into Tyro is landing on 3-0, and we almost missed it. Well, we did miss the actual landing part, but well done. I'm supposed to be slowing down my drone rotation speed. It's probably because I'm at max zoom that it's not slowing it down quickly enough, or it's because I clicked on some window other than the sim. That could be it too. But that would be good to know. Oh, it is because I was clicked somewhere other than the sim. Yeah, so I should be able to match my drone rotation speed to whatever speed I want it to be. All right, well, there's Tyro on his way. We'll go back over here and we'll do the snapshot. So I think that was about 3 times that I started to say, gonna have to start learning some new planes, because I was looking at the Boston VATSIM Wings program, because I would like to resume that at some point. On the odd Friday night when the FNO doesn't appeal to me for whatever reason, I'm thinking then Boston Center tends to be on Friday nights, generally speaking. So Friday nights would be a good night. And I think the way to do it is, so somebody asked on Tuesday how far through the Boston VATSIM Wings program I had gotten, and so I did spot the answer to that last night as well. 30 flights in all, the first 6 are VFR, and then number 7 through 30 are IFR. We finished IFR 11. Wait, 11 and 6 is 17. No, we finished IFR 10. So the 6 VFR and the first 10 IFRs. So that's 16 out of 20. So 16 down, 14 to go. But the remaining 14 IFR flights they gradually get more difficult as you go along, as one would expect, because you're like learning new processes and procedures and that kind of thing. And by the time you get to, let's see, oops, that's just how close in I can go. Okay, so that's good. We'll do this. A little more of that. Not that much of that. That is looking good. So we're going to start at 11 for the 14 that are left. 11, 12, and 13, I could continue using the Mooney, but by 14, you have to be in an aircraft that has an FMC in it. So, what I figured it would work. Let me see if the snapshot works. I'll get it pasted over here. What I figured would make sense. Okay, yeah, that worked beautifully. Thank you so much, everybody, for flying along. What I figured would make sense is finish the PE CAT ratings, then get started on the PE I ratings, and at some point, I'm guessing, in the course of the I ratings, which also has increasing, sort of knowledge of requirements of different, procedures and etc. At some point, we'll reach where they're kind of around the same point, and that's when I'll jump back into trying to do the Boston Wings program on Friday nights. So at any rate, all that is just kind of like things to look forward to down the future. But for now, I think let's barbecue beef. Thank you for sharing more love. Does it fall from skies above? Is it underneath the willow tree I've been dreaming of? Okay, let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm not going to restart the sim, but I'm going to exit out of Mojave here and get ready for the next flight, which is just chill VFR, fly along in Oregon, kind of central Oregon, just looking at some pretty lakes and mountains. So, yep, there's the route right there. Thank you, Tyro. So let's see, where am I going? I'm going back to the main menu and here. That's good. And then we'll just load that route in. And because some people seem intent on my learning the 172, we'll fly it. I'm a little miffed. I really like just typing a few letters up here. So like, if I'm in some other aircraft, like I've selected, this one, say, and I come in here and I want to go into the Mooney. I figured out M2. There seems to be, is there not a, there we go. Like M2 will take me right to the Mooney. That's how I like picking an aircraft in the thing here. But there's just no rhyme nor reason to the naming conventions. I don't know if you've noticed in your hangar that it's alpha by whatever word somebody decided they wanted to put first in the description of the plane, which is why you have Cessnas all over the place, because if it's a Skyhawk, they put it under S, but if it's the Chancellor, that's under C. But there's other Cessnas that are under C because they don't start with you get what I'm saying? So the reason I'm miffed is that for just the regular Skyhawks that come with the premium edition, the ones that are called... Did I try Tex? Maybe I didn't try Tex. What happens if I try Tex? TE. Oh, TE will do it. Okay. That'll at least get me close. I can live with that. Working on an airplane manager add-on of some sort. I'm not sure I understand what you mean. Aircraft manager. Oh, need an aircraft manager. So what's an aircraft manager going to do for me? Is it like a that thing people use to manage their other add-ons, like their scenery and that sort of thing? Sorting from A to Z. Will it let me type what I want in up here, or it lets me pick them? It lets me pick from someplace other than my Musfuss hangar. That would be cool. Here's the one we're gonna fly. I found this pretty 2 shade of blue livery that I like for the 172 Skyhawk with the G1000. So that's what I will be in for this flight. You're going to be the change you want to see. Okay. Link is above. The only thing I can do about that, what I will do, because if I don't, it will be lost. So I'm going to click on it now and then stick the window that it opened in. Let's see. Oh, well, we can, I can now clicking on it from, okay. So I'm going to minimize that window over here on the streaming PC. So it'll be there for me later. But then I could also go here and here. And is there a, oh, I don't have that open in the, okay. So first I got to go here. And got a panel open with the chat in it that's on this computer because I didn't have that before. But that gives me a window I can pull over here and we can all look at it together. Aircraft manager. Okay. Alrighty. And location manager as well. That's probably a different thing. Okay. I'm open to the idea. I recently started a spreadsheet because I needed that for to keep things sorted out and get my 3M multiplayer model matching set up the way that I wanted it. Oh, you can do that, things like that. Okay. Well, I will look into it. Absolutely. I left that window open on the other piece. Well, you know what? We'll just open it. Let's do this. Hang on. Let me go to the thing. And then I can pull that over here. Then I can minimize it. Okay. So that's fine. Now, this. As long as I'm over here, let me do this. Bear with me one moment. I'll get loaded in and onto this flight in no time at all. Really, I promise. Okay. So there's that. Then this. Can this come? Yeah, that can go there anyway, I guess. Yeah, okay. Alrighty. Okay. So, now, what did I miss? The same one that's in the marketplace. Wait, is it the same what that's in the marketplace? I have now lost the thread of the conversation. How many windows is the guy? A lot. There's like 37 windows open when I'm doing all this. Okay. The link is above. It's the same one that's in. Wait, the same what that's in the marketplace. I'm assuming not the controller presets. Controller presets. Dead Zone 44. Hi. I don't think I said hi. But thank you for sharing the link, and I will check it out. Absolutely. I won't even ask you whether or not you're the dev of Aircraft Manager, because it would be tacky to ask you that. But let's see, customizable to favorites, presets, endorsed by Gibbo. Oh well, Cold Nebo, there you have it. Weight and balance presets. And Gibbo introduced you to it. Okay. Alrighty. And look, here's something the other day. Load my C28 like a real plane instead of just dragging the weight and getting a bunch of 50-pound passengers. Oh, interesting. Okay. Alrighty. aircraft manager is in the marketplace? Seriously? That's surprising. Huh. So it's not is it freeware? I mean, I guess they do put some freeware in the marketplace, don't they? Let's go back to oh, it's why did I go there? That was weird. I see $12.99 or 12. Oh, it's location manager or aircraft manager. Interesting. Huh. Okay. And so I'm assuming location manager is the same, but for scenery. All right. Well, I will make a note to check them out. I'm always leery about, I'm always leery of add-ons, but Loke aircraft manager in the marketplace. I'm just always leery about add-ons impacting my performance. I'm very sensitive about people criticizing my performance. Did I actually say that out loud? I'm afraid I did. Let's go to, how did I not? Okay, here's where I need to be putting in the route, which, did somebody type it in the chat at some point? I think they did. Why can't you find OR84? I don't know. Let's see if I can find it. I might have done it wrong. Oh, that's right. I saved a PLN file, so I wouldn't have to type these in. But let's try OG12. Wilson Ranch. That sounds right. Set as departure. That is set as the departure. Somebody's already loaded in, and we're ending up where? We're ending up at S33, Sierra 33, Madras. Yes, indeed. I know we're going down here somewhere. Powell Butt. I don't think we're going to Powell Butt, but we are going to OR84. Let's see what happens. OR84. It comes right up for me. Pearson Airstrip. I wonder if it's some kind of, if it got added in an update, maybe? Is that possible? Or, I mean, if not, you should be able to find it pretty easily visually. This lake, well, or I guess river, probably dammed up river, but this should be pretty easy to find, this shape on the map, and then it's just like right off there. So if you don't have the strip, you should be able to just click and add a custom waypoint there. Soft field 1350. Oh, the departure is OG12, actually only 1,300 feet. It wants to load you in on 2.6, I think 2.5, but check this out. Once you're in there, there's a 1.8 that is a lot longer, and when you take off from 2.6, there's a big hill right here that you have to either clear or hang a left to go around. So I figured if I'm hanging a left after this 1,300 feet, I might as well take this. This one's, I think, closer to 2,000. In any case, it's definitely, ladies, gentlemen, and all gentle beings, we will all be demonstrating our soft field takeoff technique today. So, Dave, did you find? Oh, Voyaging Cat, how kind of you to put in coordinates there for Dave. So good. So we should have Dave along now. Oh, Katie Patton, what did I do or say? My apologies, whatever it was. OR84 is hidden for some of us. Well, I wonder if it was part of an update that maybe you haven't loaded, or is it failing to show up for anybody who is willing to swear that they have loaded all the world updates? Cold Nebo, dinner time. Oh, dinner time already. Wow. Cool. Well, enjoy. I'm definitely looking forward to mine as soon as we are done here. And gosh, if we get underway, I might be able to might be able to grab a bite of dinner before GA Thursday on the Sim Caesar channel, where I hope everybody will be joining me. So there's a third waypoint in here, is there not? Oh yeah, Redmond, KRDM. We'll put that in here. Oh wait, RDM. Why did it not take my? There we go. Oh, it's Roberts Field in Redmond. Okay, so we're going to add that as well. Yeah, so now that the whole route is in, you will note that it looks suspiciously like a football. And that's pretty much it. I will, I'm not gonna necessarily follow the magenta line, because this is so pretty here that I'm gonna follow along the lake here, and then this Pearson airstrip might do it. We'll see if I feel like a touch and go when we get there. I might. Uh-oh, what have I done now? Oh dear. You have to have Navigraph to see it. Oh man, so I did not know that Navigraph injects fields into, and I mean, I just closed Navigraph, but I guess Symlink is still running in the background. Sapper, home to my wife. Hey, Sapper, welcome on in. Good to see you. Thanks for getting a ticket. Only 23 people entered into the giveaway. If you have not typed ! Ticket to get yourself entered, I highly recommend you do so. So it's a lot of fun if you win. The rest of y'all can have a lot of fun for the next 15 minutes while I suffer under Cyber Whiskey's hat request. Here we go. Fine. I don't really care, do I? Oh, my. Let's see. So now what? That's our route entered. What was I was saying? Something about Terrebonne. I'm not gonna make a joke about that. So anyway, yeah, I was saying, might do a touch and go down here if I feel so moved. Redmond, as we come in, we're like perfectly aligned with one of the runways, so probably will do a touch and go there, and then we're also perfectly aligned with our arrival runway up there in Madras. So that's the plan, and I guess I'm gonna click fly, and we'll get going here. And yeah, as soon as I'm loaded in, I am taxiing over to the longer runway. Nav data. Some airports are in the Navigraph nav data and not in MS nav data. I gotcha. I see. Okay. So, is there... just turn left. Okay. It's a grass runway, Tyro. Like I said, as soon as I'm in here... Oh, well, let's see. As soon as I'm in here, first thing I'm going to do is make sure it's daylight, but then I think that it's not non-daylight because of other stuff. So there we go. Come out here, and or actually even here, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, over there is where I'm heading. So let's parking brake off, and okay, that's me separating out of that little cluster there. All right, there's a pond over there on my right, so I'm gonna, hello? I did get my parking brake off, didn't I? Is it because it's uphill that it doesn't want to taxi that way? No, there it goes. Okay. I was going to say, this grass can't be all that deep. Here we are. Come on, sweetie. You can get up there. All right. Yep, let's just turn it around right there. There we go. Ha! Okay. Parking brake back up. And let's, yeah, so that is definitely our departure route. Let me, I kind of like the sun a little higher in the sky. I don't know about you. Let's, yeah, well, I mean, we can use today's date, I think, but just get it right at. I mean, see what we have today. Uh-oh, that's not what I want to do. All right. So, is this not? Oh, okay. Check out this fine-looking bunch of pilots and aircraft over here. Hey, Gamer 007 3926, welcome. Always happy to have new folks joining along in our reindeer games. Whoop, okay. There we go. Is that an angle that will let me get everybody? I can almost see all the gamer tags from there, so let's see. What if we go? Yes, that spreads the names out. Just the tiniest bit down from there. Can I still see Tenchel and 74 and get... Yep, there's some sky in the background as well. Alrighty. So then there's... what do I want to do? Oh, yeah. It's my easy single push button now that I think gets... yes! Excellent. So there's a little snapshot for our family album. So, yeah, as I was suggesting, or meant to suggest, it's we'll depart to the south, down that away, and then as where we're heading is over there. So you do need to climb some, but this last the once you get once you get past about here, the runway definitely starts heading downhill. And so as you're picking up speed, the trees get, at least for me in the Cessna, the trees get pretty darn close. A little closer than I care for, really. But it did ultimately work when I tried it out beforehand. The Mooney ripped right off this grass like you wouldn't believe. Like grass was going out of style. But the 172 will do it. So, and in fact, I don't know why I did that, because I was going to mention. So, parking brake is on. And you know what? It's not really going to work for me. Just getting lined up as because it's, I'm going to do a cold start from. So, I think I'm going to maybe, enter okay, I'll take it from here. I definitely want to be straight on. So I guess if I go first, I'm just going to be plowing right through everybody. And if that works for you, then we'll do it that way. So parking brakes on, tow brakes on, full power. Gonna let that come up to, yep, 2,230 RPMs. Seems fine. So parking brake off, but tow brake still on. Oh, and the tow brakes don't really hold us. So that's brakes off. Yoke full back. So then as soon as we get a little bit of airborne, then we'll drop the nose and pick up some speed in the air. It's going to come up. It's going to come up. It's going to come up. There it comes up. And we will draw. I think I struck the tail, but... So there we go. Let's get a notch of flaps up before we stall out over here. And in case we don't quite make it over that mountain, let's start a right turn. Another notch of flaps up. That's good. Okay, now we're not going to have to worry quite so much about... So is everybody else having fun with the soft field? I would look back, but, well, let's... can I look back? I see people coming up. Hey, here's Sunjammer off. Dave is off. Gamer 007 is off. All right. Make sure I'm not doing something like that. Okie dokie. And I should probably look at where I'm going as well. But I hate missing everybody's departure. Tyro, if you make it, it looks like that's probably everybody. I see water over here. I think this is where we're going. And Tyro is off. Yes, excellent. We've all survived the grass. Okie dokie. Now, is this where I am meant to be headed? I think this is our river. This is our river. Excellent. Okay, where is the... So that's the first thing for me to learn about the G1000 MFD is where is the override for the voice alert? Okay, well, it's we will live with that for now. I can get this propeller knob out of my way. And is there an altimeter that I can see here? I really am not in love with not knowing. It's Sim Caesar if you're lurking. It has nothing to do with knowledge. It has nothing to do with knowing where the flap lever is. That was silly to say that. What it has to do with is, oh, we're overspeeding the engine is what it has to do with. So let's power that back a little. You know, it has to do with, you know, in the instant my brain wants to know what our vertical speed is, there's no millisecond. What's smaller than a millisecond? A nanosecond? There's no nanosecond between the instinct of what's my vertical speed coming up with my eye just moving to the VSI. In a plane I know, and now, you know, in a plane I don't know, there's enough time for me to actually think, like in English, the question, what's my vertical speed? And then there's a count of 2, 3, 4, 5 while I look around and find it, and then squint and discover that I can't read it from here and would have to actually zoom in to find it, which there's not time for. So that's just one example of. I definitely want to ultimately know every plane in Microsoft Flight Simulator well enough to feel at home flying it. I'm just not there yet with this one. So I have probably missed a bunch of full flaps and prayers. Yes, Tyro, absolutely. And see, they paid off. I do not know what river this is. It's nothing to do with there's a great big one that kind of cuts across the northern part of Oregon. That river that Portland is on. Is that maybe the Vancouver River? I don't know. I often think to look up that sort of thing before doing a fly along, and I just didn't today. Riz is over Salt Lake in a 7.6. That sounds thrilling. Say hello to everybody in Salt Lake for us. Hope you are enjoying your flight. Thank you for stopping by. Always good to see you. And this kind of windy lake thing is just gorgeous. Ooh, is that somebody in the double ender? Was that gamer 007? I didn't see everybody's tags. So Sunjammer is above it all in the TBM. I'm sure it's very relaxed, satisfying flight, looking down on everyone. Oh, that's Ascended Gravity's in the. Oh, is that the double ender? Right, EXDE. Oh yeah, the DE. That's for double ender. Absolutely. That one is so much fun. I would like to. I really like to get back into that one. Kind of a fork here. I'm trying to remember which way we're going to go. I guess we're going leftish at this fork. All right. I see Tenchel. Hello. Ah, yes. Is that Roy Rogers or Gene Rogers? I can never remember. Must be Roy Rogers. The Happy Trails there. All right. Hey, Artie, welcome on in. Good evening. Happy to see you. And Super Tom, welcome to the Peter Mooney channel. Happy to see you as well. We're just doing a chill VFR fly along in Oregon, enjoying some scenery, some mountain and lake scenery. Gonna do a touch and go here and there. Super Tom, thank you for the follow. That's I very much appreciated it. Appreciate the new follow there. And for some reason, I try not to obsess about it. But the stream manager has a little display where it kind of tells me, okay, that's what I thought. So, yeah, Super Tom. Oh, thank you for the bit cheer as well. I missed that. Thank you for the bit cheer and the follow. And you are follower 988 in the Peter Mooney channel. Anyway, we are only 12 away from 1,000. So my time, like sands through the hourglass, my time for figuring out what we're going to do to celebrate 1,000 followers is getting ever shorter. And there's Austin 23 following as well, and Maxwell Waltzer. Wow, a rush of new followers today. Austin 23, welcome to the Peter Mooney channel. Thank you for following. And Maxwell Waltzer 1973, welcome on in. I'm a 62 model myself, if that's what that's in reference to. But yeah, happy to have both of you here and following. And indeed, Austin, follower 989, and Maxwell, follower number 990. Wow. It's the Big Ten countdown. So I think I probably missed a turn. Let's see what our flight plan looks like in that regard. If I can ever get the cursor back to the sim window. And I can't tell at all from that. Oh, no, I haven't missed it, but I'm going the wrong way. So let's head over here. Oh. I could probably do something with the range knob on there to get a little bit closer view, but oh, and that was the end of the Wild Wild West theme, which means that's the end of 15 minutes. So that can go. Thank you again, Cyber Whiskey. I'm so thrilled to have been able to oblige. So where is this little strip where we might do a touch and go? It's probably over here where everyone else is but me, because I was mesmerized by the pretty river we were following. So let me see if I can find a comfortable position in my chair here without crashing the plane. And oh, is that the little strip right in front of me there? 500. I think it probably is. Why are we going so slow? Oh, is it because I never brought my flaps up? No, I did bring my flaps up, so that's something. And I think this is our little strip. Yes? Oh, yeah, it is. So, yeah, I'm going to try a touch and go here and see what I get. What is that warning me about now? Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I'm not worried about that at all. Okay, so can I, let's see, drop some flaps in. And, yeah, boy, do I wish I had a VSI at this point, other than just throw in all the flaps. You know, that tiny little number on that little electronic screen ahead of me there. Well, we're not going to do a touch and go. We will call this a low pass and see what we get. Yeah, that just feels like too fast for an actual touch and go here. So we'll do a low pass and then head on over to Roberts Field in Redmond. So full power and one notch of flaps out. Can we get over these trees? Ooh, well, we can, but only barely. Woohoo! That was exciting. Ha-ha! Let's get second notch of flaps out. And at least if I need to see my flaps, well, I used to. No, where did I? Oh, come on. Let's get the third notch out and build some airspeed before I mess around looking at my. That's really weird. I was sure. Oh, I see why I can't find anything on my Stream Deck for the Skyhawk. It's because I forgot to change it to my Skyhawk page. Duh. I was like, where's my view that has the flap lever in it? There it is. Okay, good. Okay. So, going back over here, can I use the range knob to... That's probably a little more helpful for glancing at. Alrighty then. I missed a bunch of stuff. OurAirports.com. OG-12 isn't in. Oh, the departure. Oh, the departure is only in the sim, but not in. Yeah, I think I remember noticing that when I planned the route too. And I just thought, well, you know, everybody's going to be in Microsoft Flight Simulator. They won't care that it's not in an external flight planning tool just for a frivolous little chill fly along with Peter Mooney. But no, you're right. It's not in SkyVector. Yeah, so I was actually surprised that the second one was at OG-84, the first waypoint. That one we just did the low pass on. I'm surprised to learn that that's in Navigraph, because what I'm used to running into is I'll find the perfect airport for a little fly along in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and then go over to Navigraph charts, and it's not in Navigraph. That I find a lot. So it is a little surprising to me that OG-12 isn't in SkyVector. That is interesting. Well, so what is going on out here? You know, I think we probably could, for at least for the moment. Hello. Why? Why? Oh, why? Can I go down here? Let's go down here and get this. Oh, well, that's our course right there, so we'll put it there. And then we'll go. Why is my autopilot button not working? I don't know. I guess maybe because it's just part of this. Oh, no, it's actually part of... Over here is probably the best place to get that. So let's... I did figure out how this thing worked at some point. So autopilot on. And let's, for now, try alt hold. I'm sure there's an alt hold on it. And there's probably even a nav mode. Okay. Let's see what that does to us. It seems to be turning us. It seems to be holding our altitude. What is our altitude? He asked. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 5,500 gets us over these hills ahead. But let's see if we can figure out how to coax this thing into doing... Is there like vertical speed, and then is there an up-down? There is an up-down. Is this my... Yes? Yes! All right. And I'm guessing there's not... Oh, well, you know, this should have an alt pre-select then as well, shouldn't it? Well, I'm going to be satisfied with that. And just let's... am I at full power? How's my airspeed doing? Yeah, well, let's try a little more. See if that drops us down way too much. No, it's going to hold around 100 knots. That ought to be good. Okay. We'll just climb it on up to 6,000 to be sure we got plenty of space around these. And with the airplane doing the work and 300 feet to go, that frees me up to come out here and have a look. All right. Dave and Tenshel and Kev. Barbecue beef, the Sunjammer. And Care. Hiya, Care. Tyragon. Oh, look, there is... wow, we got some formation flight going on here. Let's see what that looks like if we do this. We do this. And then this. And then that. That's pretty cool. Alrighty. What about, let's see here, try, oh no, let's see. Yeah, there. But then we'll go, instead of left and down, let's try right a little and up a little, and then... Ah! So now let's hey! Thank you for the Fife barbecue beef. This double ender is so much fun to fly. I've got a, you know, in general, I would say bush flying is, you know, it's like not my favorite thing. And in fact, I pretty much never did any kind of bush flying at all in the sim until this double ender came out, and it was so much fun. I found myself adjusting. So, yeah, we'll put these back on here and maybe go. And so I think that I have also trying to hone my Microsoft Flight Simulator camera skills as well, at least a bit. So I think if I do something kind of like that and then go here and then like this. So now my Stream Deck will let me also, oh, something. Now that's really interesting. What happened there? So if I go here, and then there, and then like this, it should just rotate, but then yes, yeah, so I finally got some handy and convenient buttons on the Stream Deck to increase and decrease the camera rotation speed. I had the joystick I use to fly the drone cam. I use it, what would normally be the yaw axis is actually my speed up and slow down axis for moving forward and backward. But it's definitely good to have it for, let's see. Why am I? Oh, I see what was happening there. Oh, wait, you're going away. I was about to get a snapshot. I was just lining up for a photo, and off he goes. Oh, well, story of my life. Oh, Step City. I gotcha. Whoa, what is... Oh, I'm still in lock. That's why I can't look around freely. Oh, so that was you slowing down to come back around. Excellent. Very good. Oh, well. 7.4. Oh, wait, there he comes. I had better be ready. Let's make sure that this is clicked on. No, I can't find my cursor. There it is. Okay. He's coming into the shots. Oh, no. Whoa, is that me? What's going on? Hang on. Yikes. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I forgot I was climbing. And here we are in Redmond. Sorry, Ascended Gravity. Okay. Autopilot away. Let's, so no touch and go at Redmond either, because it's still trying to kill me. Help! Why won't it release? Why won't it go to my autopilot view? Oh, come on. Oh, because it's still in my, I see. It's because it's over here. How do I get the autopilot off? Shouldn't there be a ding-dong? Is that going to let me? No, come on. Oh, we must have the trim dialed full nose up. Oh, silly me. 300 miles. Okay, that's what it was. So the autopilot had... we were essentially in a runaway trim situation. And here comes our barber pole, so let's not do that. Ascended Gravity, were you distracting me just to have fun watching me nearly die? Barbecue beef, thank you for the love. Appreciate that. Oh, there we are. We're clacking. Here, let's see if we can. We got a nice little view of Redmond here, anyway. Oh goodness! Welcome to the Peter Mooney Moments from Disaster channel. I don't have add-on scenery for Redmond, so this is just the default, and it's looking fairly defaultish. But there we are, coming a little bit closer to the ground, a little bit more of a reasonable speed, and we can climb out of Redmond, heading to the right. Give it a little bit of power as we start coming back into a climb. Although I think that's it for the mountains. But if I recall, there's at least one more pretty lake between here and our destination. Too high and fast. Oh, the overhead brake. Yeah, I still don't really know what that means. I mean, I know it's like you're essentially overflying the runway and then you just kind of like suddenly do a 180 and land. But yeah, that's all substantially more cool than I am. Oh no, I know maybe I'm misremembering the route. Maybe we do have one more range to fly over before we. Oh yeah, because that's where we're going, is right over there. So yeah, I think I do need to be back on up at 6,000. So this does look like it should have alt pre-select. So let's go back over here and put our heading back on there, except the course is to the right a bit. So then let's go autopilot on and heading, but it's not in, it's in pitch mode, head and pitch. So that should be fine for now. And pitch is having us, yeah, it's just holding that, and so we're picking up some speed. So picking up speed's good. Now, oh, here those, so we do have alt pre-select. And we want to go up to 6,000. And there's 6,100. There's 6,000. So, I don't know how to arm the pre-select, though, on this one, do I? So if I do, it's going to be vertical speed, and then up to get it going. And probably 500 feet a minute. Yeah, I got full power. I probably need to lean at these altitudes. I'll look at that in a sec. But, yeah, if we go nose up for 500. So I have no reason to think that this is going to level out at my alt pre-select because I haven't, like, told it to. Is there, so we got, oh, well, so 600 feet per minute and alt S, I'm guessing is alt select. So maybe it just knows automatically. Fly over the runway 1,000 feet. Quick bank to the right or left while descending to landing altitude. The tight bank helps you bleed the speed. Right, but so I mean, if you're, so where you brake, I mean, like if you brake to either side, like at midfield, it's a tabletop Android. The more I see of Oregon, the more I love. In fact, I found another Oregon route today. Actually, while I was getting set up for the Pilot Edge CAT-6 rating, I was looking at the map and I went, "Wait a minute, what's that lake there? I don't think I've ever been there." And I went and looked, and I hadn't. So boom, there's a whole other like fly along route. So there are variations for where you brake. Well, I think my question was like, so if I'm 1,000 AGL and I'm at midfield and I hang a sudden right or left, it seems like by the time I get back to the opposite runway heading, I'm going to be, so like, is it a full circle? As opposed to, I mean, I guess I kind of thought that it would be, hey, Boston Elf, welcome on in. Happy to see you in the Peter Mooney channel. I'm pretty much always on North Europe. Unless otherwise announced. My default is, wait. Hey, Boston Elf, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. And congratulations on being follower 991. We're now only 9 away from the thing I still have no preparation for. Got to do something extraordinary to celebrate 1,000 followers, and so it is a 360. Wait, so it's like a power off 180, but so it is a 360 then. Okay, 1,000-hour flight. Other than that suggestion, I'm delighted to see you, Rhinoceros. Always happy to have you along, but thank you, no. Not even going to do a 10-hour flight. What's 1,000 minutes? 1,000 minutes is if Mustix were here, he could just tell me how many hours 1,000 minutes is. 600 minutes is 10 hours. Oh yeah, no, that's not. So we're not going to do 1,000 minutes. What's 1,000 seconds? 600 seconds is a minute. I don't even know, but we'll come up with something there. So is it going to level us out? Okay, I got a blinking Alt S, which I'm sure is Alt Select, and there it rolls onto it and it levels out. Okay, so this one I don't have to arm the Alt Select, so that's good to know. And I think we could switch it over to nav mode at this point, don't you? Going to turn us a little bit that way. Okay. So, starting to get to know the... Oh, and I think now that we're over that hill, I think we could start heading on down to... Because how far do we have to go to... I did put distance on here, didn't I? No, I thought I had changed the map details to give me the map options to give me did I put it over here? No. What am I now I don't know what I'm remembering. Map, do we have map options? Hello? Is it do we do something down here? We do. Navigation map. Oh, come on. Airport information. Nav map. Do I do this to... No. This... I really am not... Oh, yeah, this... Okay, fine. Well, let's just enjoy the scenery, shall we? You know what? Failing all else, let's just go back to here. How embarrassing. Oh, somebody's already down at S33. And it's a straight in like I was remembering. It's 2,400 feet, more or less. And how far is it? Do I have a... That's what I guess I thought I had set myself up to be able to see here, but it didn't, maybe. Is this my... There we go. So that can come over here and stop. Okay. Oh, okay. So this little lake, we're just coming over a lake, are we? I think. Here's a pretty little lake. Oh, and somebody else formation flying or nearly formation flying. Oh, and I've got the tags off, so I don't even know who. There's its Kev just below in the Comanche. We get a... Oh, and somebody else buzzing by right below. Yeah, seems like folks may be... Oh, heavens, is that a... Oh, that's almost 3 of us. Oh, it's like... I thought in profile. So I thought what I was seeing behind me in profile was a some kind of twin with. I thought I was seeing the 2 engines on either side of the tail, but that's ascended gravity's wheels. I mean, I've heard of wheels up, but that's really something. Wow. Good fuel pump. Oh, hang on. Let me get the... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, just as I was about to get the name tags on so I could do an ascended gravity, a follow-up to the 1 minute ascended gravity thing we had before. Oh, he's turned back over. All right. Well, so much for fun and games. Actually, I said, oh, there he goes. Okay. Whoa. No, now I got the camera too fast. I had to speed the camera up to get backed up far enough to, oh, come on. It takes it a while to slow down, unfortunately. And then it's just completely stopped. Okay. I'm getting there. I am getting there. Okay. Where's my start recording button? Oh, no, you're flying off the screen while I try to find the start recording button. There we go. Let's actually, like we did that with that other one, we'll start with no name tag. And then we'll turn the name tag on. Oh! Oh, and then I'm too close for the name tag to be on. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Well, that'll do. Stop recording. Stop recording. There we go. That was cool. And let me guess, I'm now on top of our arrival field. Hang on a minute. Oh, that is us, and then back in here. So, power out, gears already down and welded. So that's the chop. How do we drop? Are we too fast for? No, we're not too fast for not too fast for flaps. So there's one notch of flaps. Well, this will be... Oh, and it's not going to make for an interesting wing view replay if I don't hit record. Can't believe I almost forgot that a second time in one stream. How embarrassing. I suppose, rather than chop and drop for a straight in, I could try a chop and drop into the pattern, and then, yeah, let's do that. We'll go left downwind for, oh, let's see, no, that's over there now, and so, get the tags back on. There we go. I definitely was not ignoring you fine folks. What did I say, 2,700? Now I don't remember. 2,400. So 3,400 for the pattern. Uh-oh, now I'm... Oi! No! I would love to be able to see... okay, so there's 4,000, so 3,400. We're getting right down to it. $3,500 might be okay too. There we are. Yeah, let's see if we can level out around here. Now, what did I do in terms of flaps? Was that... Oh, that's all the flaps. Okay, well, that means I don't have to worry about the flaps from here. But I probably will need some more power with all that flappage to not just fall out of the sky. So, okay. Looks like we're reasonably lined up there. You know, I'm actually going to pull out that third notch of flaps because that's just crazy. Trying to maintain speed above the stall with all that drag hanging out. So it looks like, am I the last one in? That's what I get for not paying attention. Oh well, what are you going to do? Okay. Ooh, a pretty river over here. Yeah, so everything... Oh, let's see. Oh, called Nebo. Well, fortunately, I wasn't listening to you. My God, you've typed a paragraph, and I have no idea what any of it's about. That's around a 45, but I think I sneaked in, as is my usual non-pattern. I think oh, look, I'm down to 3,000. We need to just turn on around and get ourselves heading on in, don't we? And it's a high wing, so of course I can't see to the side I'm turning. This is one of the many reasons I'm not a fan of high wings. Okay. Yeah, so we're there, and oh yeah, here we are. Let's get it on around this corner, and now we can slow down and go down. Tell me that's a road, not the runway. Yep, that's the runway. Lovely. Alrighty. And now we can have that third notch of flaps and a little less power. And oh brother, let's just see how this goes. Looks like we're lined up okay. Is the speed bleeding off? Not as quickly as I'd like it to. Runway's made, so let's lose all the power. And sure would love to know what my vertical speed is, but there's no way of knowing other than slamming into the runway or not. Okay, oh, floaty, floaty, float, float. Still hoping to sort of stall it on, not slam down too hard in any case. Oh, that wasn't too terribly bad. Alrighty. I'll take that for a plane I'm just learning. Is there an exit over here anywhere? Will it turn to the left? Oh, now it will. Something weird about my pedal sensitivity happening here, too. Okay. Here's something we can exit on. Whew. Alrighty then. Okay. Oh, hello, Dave. I will pause here while you pass. Did we, in fact, I'm going to throw on the parking brake and take a look. Is there anybody? Oh, like here comes AG. We can still catch his landing. Anybody else who's not down yet? Oh, yep. Looks like I was next to last. Alrighty. Let's see what let's see ascended gravity. Put this tail wheel down nice and gently and avoid the instinct to grab the brakes and nose it over, which is what I do when I try and land. I guess that's maybe one of the things I like most about that double ender is eventually I managed to land it without nosing over. Just like that. Amazing. Fabulous job. Look, keeping the tail up even. Very nice. Wow. Excellent job, AG. My goodness. He is not going to put that tail down until he is good and ready. Some fantastic pilotage there. My goodness. I could die of envy. Oh, and he would have turned off, except someone is blocking the taxiway. Sorry. Okay. Richard Callahan. Oh, absolutely. Yes, the double ender. It's there's an IRL. I think it was built as a prototype in IRL, and I don't know if there's just the one of them or if there's maybe kind of like 3 versions that they made over the course of developing it. But Got Friends made it for the sim, and it is so much fun. It's a push-pull like the Skymaster, but it's a tail dragger. Super powerful, great big wheels. You can, maybe while we're here, I'll see if I can find there's a fantastic YouTube video of the IRL one that's just, gives me, even though I've watched it a dozen times, I still get shivers every time I look at the video of the things. Just, I mean, it's got a landing roll of about 50 feet. You can just go in and out of anywhere in the thing. It's really amazing that way. Oh, come on, sweetie. Thanks. Oh, no, I got too close. Wait, did I just cause a phase out there of the person I'm parked next to? Oh, no, there's AG right next to me. Oh no, okay, so that's Dave. Hey, look how evenly spaced these people are. You have no idea what delight this brings me. Oh, we lost Gamer 007 somewhere along the way. Hey, look, Boston Elf is joining us. Yay! Always happy to have folks join our reindeer games. Barbecue beef has vanished, probably just gone to a menu, or, again, could be photo shyness, as I suspected earlier. But we'll see. So we can watch Boston Elf's landing here. Boop. In the Kodiak. All right. Making their way over towards center line. Yep, getting nicely lined up. Good steady rate of descent. Those landing gear are going to appear for me at any moment, right? It's not that they weren't extended, they just weren't maybe just slightly more firm than ideal, just firm enough to cause a little bit of side action there, but otherwise quite lovely. Good job, Boston Elf. I lived in Boston for about 4 years myself, back at the dawn of the 1980s. Well, that didn't work. Definitely need to go to... Oh, that's because of my rotation speed, not my other speed. Well, taxi on over and park up with us. We traditionally do a little snapshot for the family album at the beginning and the end of our flights, unless there's occasion not to. But this seems like a good occasion to do that. And yeah, ought to leave room right there. Maybe if I come down a little bit more. Oh no, this is so yep, I got all out of whack. I got my rotation speed super slow and my forward backward speed super fast on the camera there. So there we go. Okay, now I should be able to gently lower the point of view so we can get some mountains in the background there. There, that's lovely, isn't it? Alrighty. Just push the button on the camera there and make sure that it pastes in. And yes, it does. Yay. Alrighty. So, welcome to Madras, Oregon, everybody. Thank you so much for flying along. First time you flew the Kodiak? Seriously? Man, I wish I could have a first landing in any plane that was anything close to that. So, Cold Nebo, do I need to scroll back and read that paragraph? The only time it's not embarrassing to say you brought your double-ender. Oh, that's hilarious, Cav. Oh, no, and Cold Nebo had to run for after dinner, but see you later tonight. Okay, good. I'm hoping he means the for the Sim Caesar GA Thursday stream that's coming up. And yes, I can scroll back and read Cold Nebo after, since that might yeah. Should we give me 1 sec just to look for I want to look for one thing. Oh, and before I look for it, though, I should know. Oh, yeah, that's right. So, Richard Callahan, did I actually say a proper hello when you came in? I don't know. If I didn't, welcome in. It's good to see you. What did I want to look here? There you go. Oh, that's not the one I was thinking of. Oh, I think this is the one I was thinking of.
If you're taking a trip with your friends, why pay for 4 hotel rooms to stay apart from...
There we go. yeah, this just looks like an awful lot of fun. So this is your GoPro version of a lot. Yeah, it looks a lot like what it looks like in the sim too. But we get to see some. This is like 6 minutes. We won't watch the whole thing, but there are. It's just we'll stick around long enough for a couple of So like look at him coming on this little sandbar here. It's just you can't believe that a plane can stop in such a short distance. And then he just like turns around and takes right off again. Insane, possibly short. Just touchdown. What is that, 25 feet? 30 feet? And then he just turns it around and slings it right back out. So, that much power with that little weight and that much lift, it's gonna, it's astonishing. Well, you get the idea, and there's I can pop the link into the let's see, are there okay, yeah, here we go. To see a landing in a little bit more detail. Ha! And then I think this one too. He just like turns it around and just rolls her right back out. Maybe he parks here. Okay, at any rate, let's. That, and then if I copy that from there, then this can go away, and this can go there, and then there's the link. There we go. Right. So what was I saying? I think I wasn't saying that could go, but it could and can. So that can go, and then there's that. So then that. Let's see, we can do that, and then this, and then that, and that, so that's ready. Right, so there's the, I was going to say something else, though, about the, yes, that, wait, who was it? Was it no, it was Kev73. Who said the thing about, that was Kev73 who said that thing about the airport. Yeah, I was a road warrior for a software company. I traveled for, I don't know, 5 or 6 years or so. I traveled not full time, not every week, like 2 weeks out of the month. I would be on the road, on average. But built up the sky miles. Never flew anybody but Delta. You keep all your miles on one airline, so you get the most. At any rate, but so yeah, I as good as lived in airports. Hey, Texas One Flyboy, welcome on in. Good to see you. That's why perhaps they all wear chaps deep in the heart of Texas. Yeah. So one day I was landed off the plane. Never ever check a bag. Oh my God, life is too short for baggage claim. But, landed off the plane, rollerboard behind me, up to the car rental counter, plunked the rollerboard down next to me as I said hi to the agent. And then I started hearing this. I thought, wait, it's been years since I had a pager. What's that buzzing? I mean, it sounded like a pager set on, on silent. Hell is that? What is the? And eventually, I realized that apparently the thump from setting the bag down had bumped something inside the bag, and the buzzing, vibrating sound was coming from my bag. But enough said about that. It's Kev73 brought it up, so that's why. Okay, so we got the snapshot there. I think what we are down to now is sort of the final few steps of the stream. We're going to look at the landing replay. Then we will do a wing view replay. While we're doing all those, you still have a chance to get a ticket for the giveaway, because after the Wingview replay, I'll say thank you to folks who supported the stream today. Then we'll do the giveaway, and then we will find somebody to raid. And I think we will be done before Sim Caesar starts up his GA Thursday stream, so we will find somebody else to raid. Could be Stubborn Old Gal. She streams on... so there you have it right there, the 5-foot takeoff roll. Man, that is definitely getting clipped from the... Oh, somebody could clip it now. That would be great. Or, I mean, I could clip it now, or anybody could clip it now, because that's just... that's what it's like flying the double ender. So yeah, the double ender gets my highest recommendations. If you like bush flying, or if you like tail draggers, you will not regret. I don't remember. It's all those Gottfried planes. They don't charge an arm and a leg. I don't remember if the double ender is like around 10 or around 20, but whichever one it's around, definitely worth every penny. Hang on. Pager for the young'uns, yes, was a very primitive cell phone without even phone functions. So we called it a beeper before we called it actually, it was before so the pager actually had a 1-line, 20-character long LCD character display. Before that, it didn't even have any kind of character display. It was called a beeper, because all it would do is it would beep. But they were small. They were as small as today's really small. At any rate, nobody needs a history lesson on that. So let's go to the videotape, shall we? Take a quick look at the landing, then we'll do the landing, the wing view replay. So let's see. We'll start with, let's go back and find the spot where we touched down. Hello? Oh, we parked there for a long time. Oh, yeah, we touched down somewhere around. Oh, we touched down exactly there. Let me mark what that is. Oh, yeah, that's 4. So that's good to know. That's really weird. What's going on with... Huh. Interesting. I can't begin to imagine what would be causing that little bit of flicker there at the top of my window. But then I also don't know why. I think my chair must have sunk, because my head should be... Oh, no, that's right. I raised the top of that so that the top of the hat wouldn't get cut off. But it's definitely causing some kind of problem with... Now can I remember which one of these is which to... Nope, not that one. Must be this one. Not that one. Oh, wrong keyboard. I think it's this one. Nope, not that. Is it this one? No, not that. So it must be this one. There it goes. Okay, sorry. Didn't mean to make you suffer through my perfectionism, but that little screen flicker was making me crazy. All right, so here, or here, anywhere but, no, it won't let me do that. I'll have to look at that. Okay, right, landing replay. Let's, got here, and get this back here, and then we can, we're going to be looking into the sun there, so let's, oh, no. Here and here and there. And at least get the sun out of our eyes a little bit. Can we? No, not really, because we're landing south, I guess. Must be. Well, we could get it a little higher in the sky anyway. There we go. Okay. Now, after all that, let's see about... Okay, that ought to be fine. Camera moving way too fast. We'll look at it from there and see what we got. Okay. Oh, why am I not hearing engine sounds in the exterior view? That's weird. Oh, thank you, Tenshel. Thank you for clipping that. That's great. Horrible stutters. I'm so disappointed. Alrighty then. Wiggling around a lot. Okay, well, not graceful, not neat, not clean. What, let's see if I do, back just, what happens if we, over here, I don't want the camera to go underground while we're... Let's see what we get from there. I just kind of want to see what that... Oh, hang on. There we go. Yeah, I've done worse. Definitely done worse. Okay, so from here, I did probably there. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do that. And then this. And then this. Oh, no, not that. Hang on. I meant to do this. And then this. And then that. And then just a little bit of this. That's probably good. Then it's always off to the left. So if I start it, oh, you know what? Maybe that's what I'm doing, is picking the wrong part of the airplane. So maybe that's what we want to do when I do, and then make sure I'm clicked over here for this and this, because then we can go back here like that, and we should be able to do this. Yes. Oh, and I missed another landing of ascended gravities. Sorry about that, AG. And it's still off to the left, but we'll give this a try and see what we get. Okay. Oops. Okay. Now that is where, bear with me for one moment, because I really do want to figure out how come I can never get this thing. So if I'm going to just make sure I'm clicked on here, if I unlock, that's going to put it further to the left, isn't it? Thanks for bearing with me while I experiment. Okay, so lock, and then back up. That's even further to the left. Okay, well, that's neither here nor there. We'll just let it come in one more time here. Maybe slow it down a little. Oh, what if I... No. Oh, I see. There we go. Nothing to write home about. Alrighty, well, let's do the wing view replay, shall we? Let's see, if I back this up to... I think that's about where we touched down, is that right? Close enough. We'll go back inside. And the turns were to the left on the downwind there, so we'll look out here. And maybe if it's going to be with all that... oh, I see. Well, we'll see the flaps when we see them. They won't be there when they're... Okay, so from there... Oh my gosh! Oh, it's barbecue beef. Alright, so let's go back to... hey, it's Mariner Hallie. Welcome on in. Happy to see ya. Good to see you, Mariner Alley. Welcome on in. Exclamation point ticket to get yourself a ticket for the giveaway. We only got 26 people entered in the giveaway at this point. So you can have a 1 in 27 chance if you enter yourself now. And then let's see. Let me just get 1 or 2 more things set up here. The engine noises out. Let's have the tags off. Oopsie. I hope I didn't mess anything up there. Oh, this has to go back to there. I often forget that one. What about, I don't know if it's on high clouds. That's probably looking fine. Oh, no, there. And here. Did I leave it on high clouds? I did. I don't know if we'll get anything pretty toward evening, and I'd rather have light than a pretty cloud. Oh. Yeah, see, I mean, they get a little pretty, but by the time they get a little pretty... What about morning? Whoopsie. That's a reflection in that window, I guess. Yeah. Maybe we'll just go with sort of midday-ish. That's actually about 9 in the morning. That might be nice. Let's look at it from there. Alrighty. Here we go. The wing view replay into... Marsala, Oregon. No, it's not Marsala. Oh, what did I just click? I just clicked something that is not what I meant to click. Oh, so, ooh, this is weird. I don't know what to do about this. Oh, I see. Okay, we're good. That was doing something unpredictable. Okay. It starts with an M, so the Wingview replay into starts with an M, Oregon. Madras, that's it. Madras, Oregon. Here we go. Enjoy. Well, wasn't that lovely? Yes, indeed. Alrighty then. So then we can go back to from there. And I go back over here somehow, and then now we got back into, okay, there's me back again. Alrighty. Now, that means that what's left is some thank yous and then a giveaway. And we can put the name tags back on here. Right. Was there actually, now that I'm thinking about it, was there something more that I wanted to? I don't really remember. There was something going through it. Oh yes. I always do the giveaways before the. I always do the thank yous before the giveaway, but today we're going to do a special giveaway. Instead of just the one sub from the drawing, we are right now, before the thank yous even, going to give away a special one-time last-minute sub to the first person who can type in the chat and correctly identify the performer who was the lead singer in that Wingview music that we just heard. So if you know who that was singing, type it in the chat and you win yourself a free sub. Just that easy. I figured either this would be anybody would just get it instantly or nobody would get it. Not Carol Channing. Good guess, not Carol Channing. I'm not familiar with the female vocal artist by the name Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, but no. That musical number, Hey Look Me Over, is from the Broadway musical Wildcat. Karen Carpenter, to my knowledge, never appeared on Broadway, although I could be wrong about that. And Quaxo11, welcome on in. Happy to have you here. Welcome to the Peter Mooney channel. Really, no other guesses. Nobody, no other takers. Would it help if you not Bette Midler? Not Bette Midler. I can see Haymakers Dave. Good to see you. I can see where somebody might guess Bette Midler on that. Ethel Merman, also an excellent, and Stick Figure wins the subscription with Lucille Ball. Absolutely, the one and only magnificent Lucille Ball. And then why did it not give me a? Oh, or did it? Let's see. No, it didn't. Oh, it did. So Stick Figure, you already being subscribed here. I will be happy to give you a sub to any channel on Twitch as long as you pick one that offers subscriptions. Britney Spears, no. Good guess, Sasquane, and good to see you as well, Sasquane. Hey, Sagrin Mia's back. Welcome. Good to see you. So let me... Oh, gosh, there was an ad break going. So Stick Figure. Yeah, you can whisper me on Twitch or send me a DM on Discord, or you can type it in the chat if you want to. Just let me know who you would like a sub to, and I will make sure that happens. And let me just quickly say thank you to a few folks. And then we will do the main giveaway, the ordinary giveaway, the day-to-day usual giveaway. You were going to guess Fergie. Okay, Scotty. Good thing you saved yourself that embarrassment. Okay. Yep, Lucille Ball, before I Love Lucy became a thing. She was a stage and film actress before she got into TV. I always like to start by thanking everybody who participated in today's stream in any form, whether, like if you're at work and the most participation you could do was lurking, then thank you for lurking. And then if you were able to actually, chat along in the chat, thank you for chatting along in the chat. And then let's see here. Can I get... There we go. So whatever form your participation took today, whether lurking, chatting, streaking, we definitely appreciate the streaks that were reported on. As I like to say, we love our lurkers and we love our streakers. A sub to Black Box 711. You got it. Let me just jot it down or I will forget. Stick figure Black Box 711. My pleasure. Then a big thank you. So beyond the lurking and the chatting, a big thank you to everybody who flew along today. It always makes it more fun the more people we have joining in our reindeer games. And then above and beyond that, there were some people who provided what I like to refer to as material support for the stream today. Can we get any lighting on the other sides of these airplanes? So that's a little better. So we had some people provide some material support to the stream, which is just an absolute lifesaver. Can't tell you how much I appreciate it. We had bit cheers. Super Tom, first time in the channel, and cheered a bit to say hello. Then we had 100 bits from Monster right at the start of the stream. Cold Nebo with 100 bits. Nigel also started off with a teaser single bit and then came in with another 100, so 101 bits in all from Nigel. And then the real Tyragoth, who started off teasing with 100 bits and then came in with 1,000 more for a total of 1,100 bits from the real Tyragoth. Thank you so much, Tyro, and thank you for flying along. Thanks everybody who flew along. And then in addition to bits, we also had a resub. We had a 10-month resub from Will's Onats. Will's, it's... I was going to say it's late where you are, but actually, no, it's very early, I think, where you are. So if you're, I don't know if you're still here or not, Wills, but in any case, thank you so very much for the 10-month resub. That is just super. So that means I do believe it is time for the giveaway. And we have 32 people so far who have typed exclamation point ticket to get themselves entered into the giveaway. Let's see, I need to scroll this to where I can see the, now, note in the top right corner of this window, the close giveaway button. I am going to click this very soon, and the very moment I click it, you will no longer have an opportunity to enter yourself in the giveaway. Let's see, so it just went to 33, did it? It just got, yep, so you see Richard Callahan, Boston Elf, they both just clicked, both typed, now Boston Elf, it says just bought a ticket, but I don't see them appearing. Oh yeah, there's, yep, so here you can see the last few people who it won't show me, it doesn't show me for some reason everybody who got a ticket, but it shows me the recent ones. And so that's Richard Callahan, Boston Elf, Ascended Gravity, we're up to 35 now. So let's see, I want to see the pretty airplanes here, not the, okay, there we go. So don't wait, because as soon as I click that button, nobody else will have a chance to, at least 9 haven't joined. Was that for you or you or you? Wait, what? I don't understand. But let's see. Oh, I was born in Boston and I was in Norway. Oh, so I missed that. Oh, hey. Oh, well, how cool. So is the elf part of the name a reference to Norway? I don't know why I even asked that, but in any case, welcome on in and good luck in the giveaway. So last chance to type exclamation point ticket before I hit the close button here. In fact, I am going to click that button in 3, 2, 1, boom, the giveaway is closed. It is over. You can no longer enter. Oh, and gosh, for the first time in maybe, that was even more cruel than usual. So I'm accustomed to the daily cruelty of people just failing to heed my warning. But I genuinely thought, for the first time ever in 13 and a half months of streaming, I thought maybe once everybody who wanted a ticket had gotten one, but no. So I don't know if that was just kind of cruelly waiting around long enough for me to think that before. I don't know. I'm not gonna cast aspersions on people's motivations when it should be a happy time of picking a winner for something pleasant. I don't know why it has to be so unpleasant every time, but there it is. So now, in just a moment, if I can find if I can find the right mouse for the button, we are going to click this draw a winner button and find out that today's winner of the free sub is Texas One Flyboy. Amazing. Congratulations. And Texas One Flyboy, already a subscriber here in the Peter Mooney channel. So let me know who you would like a sub to. Any channel on Twitch, as long as you pick one that offers subscriptions, and I will give you a sub to that channel. You can type it in the chat if you're bold and don't mind people knowing, or if you'd like to keep it between us, who you got a sub to, you can whisper me on Twitch or DM me on Discord, and I will be happy to take care of that. So that can now go away. That's fine. That's fine. We don't really need this anymore, but we'll leave it for now. Oopsie. So I think then that only leaves saying thank you to our wonderful moderators today. Texas One Flyboy. Yeah, let me know. Either way, if you have too many, you can do something else with it. Just let me know. I always go to my subscription menu in Twitch and then over to the tab for my expired ones because there's always plenty there. I wish I could afford to subscribe to everybody that I would like to, but fortunately I do end up getting gift subs from time to time, and that's where I look to see who I want to use the gift sub on. Hey, Planet Neutral is back. Welcome back, Planet Neutral. And so a big thank you to our wonderful moderators, Sim Caesar, Scotty DeHottie, and a big thank you to Ascended Gravity for not only moderating but flying along today and giving everybody a thrill with that beautiful double ender. Thank you. What a great choice for the fly along portion. And I think Dave has already left our scene here in Madras, Oregon, because I think Dave is streaming. Dave, are you still in the chat by any chance? And if so, oh dear, that wasn't what I meant to do. I meant to just go double check and see if Sasquatch Dave is in fact still streaming. Because if he is, I think that would be a great, yeah. So it's, well, actually, so let me click in here and see what's going on. Because it's a black screen. Well, it's a black screen, but it's Dave talking. So, yep, let's do that. Let's give King Sasquatch Dave a raid, which will be easier if is there any way I can, oh yeah, I can copy his name. That makes it so much easier. And then I can put that in here, and with a paste, and hey, there he is. So, Ascended Gravity, have I forgotten anything else? I don't think so. I think we did everything. We did the acknowledgments, we did the thank yous, the acknowledgments, we did the landing replay, the wing view replay. I really think that's it. And hey, 20 minutes from now, so I will be back. Yes, thank you. Good point. I will be back. Oh, Boston Elf. Batteries also know it's a whee. Whee. Speaking of whee, tomorrow night on the Peter Mooney channel, we will be saying whee for several hours on Friday evening because we're going to do the VATSIM FNO, Friday Night Ops, for anybody who's new and not familiar with the term FNO, Friday Night Ops on VATSIM. This week's FNO is in it's in Oakland Center, but more narrowly, specifically, the 5 airports that are in or served by the NorCal Tricon. And so we are going to depart from Sacramento Executive and fly south down to Salinas. And so that's going to be a ton of fun tomorrow, starting probably the event starts at 7 p.m. Eastern. I may not get the stream going right at 7, maybe more like 7:30, even 8. It's just keep an eye out for me because we'll see. I'll get started 7:38, somewhere around in there or so. And Quas, please, Quas. Wait, please. Oh, Texas One Flyboy Quas. Got you. TXFB Quas. Thank you. Thank you for sticking with me and pointing me in the right direction. couldn't be happier than to gift a sub to the Quas channel. Excellent channel. If you're not already following Quas, you definitely should. So again, my schedule tomorrow night, 7:30, 8 p.m. Eastern, somewhere around in there for the VATSIM FNO. Then I'm back next week. My regular schedule is Tuesdays and Thursdays, 3 p.m. U.S. East, which is 2000 Zulu. Hope you can join us. Hope you can fly along any Tuesday or Thursday afternoon. Everybody's welcome. In all the spaces in between then, though, other than streaming, my second favorite activity in the world is moderating over in the Sim Caesar channel, and he is going to be cranking up in about a half hour or so. So I'll definitely be there Thursdays on the Sim Caesar channel. If you're not aware, is GA Thursday, so he will be doing 2 flights in some kind of general aviation aircraft, and hope you can join us there for that as well. So now, without further ado, I'm going to click the raid button, which will get set up for going over to say hi to Sasquatch Dave. So if you don't know King Sasquatch Dave, he often flies along with us here on the Peter Mooney channel. He flew along with us today, but he also streams, and I'm sure he will be doing something interesting. I see he's on the world map now, so he'll be doing some kind of flight coming right up, and we will be raiding him shortly. So I'm just going to turn it over to Louis Armstrong for a little bit of exit music, and then we will raid on over there. Even if you can't stick around to watch Dave's stream, stick around long enough for the raid. You get extra points for raiding, maybe. Actually, I don't guess you do because I'm not a partner. But it's a good thing to stick around for the raid and just flood his chat with some emotes, let him know you're happy to see him, and then we'll take it from there. So that's all. Do I see the raid processing? Why am I not seeing the raid happening on any of my? It didn't already go through. No, it couldn't have. What the heck? Are we still on? Yeah, no, I'm still live. That's just so weird. Let me try that again. And then that. Okay, there we go. All righty. So now I'm going to hand it over to Louis Armstrong for some exit music, and hope to see you over there in Dave's stream in just a few moments. Thanks. And look forward to seeing you tonight at Sim Caesars, tomorrow night back here on this channel, or sometime in the near future. Thanks, everybody, for today. Bye.